meditate! Is this not why you are here?
And we are live. Greetings, all the faithful watching live on YouTube and all the faithful watching live on Facebook. This is Larry Williams, OAW Commander in Chief, here to bring you all my monthly live stream, my monthly Q&A live stream. Yes, indeed. And I have appropriately titled this one the Leap Day Q&A. That's what we're doing today. So I want to thank everybody for watching live, watching right here on OAW Entertainment, your place for news, reviews, and discussions for the geek enthusiasts. So let's go ahead and let's get the comments pulled up. You know what's real funny about this? I did not clear out my I did not clear out some of my banners from my previous video. So like which was the top 5 favorite Arrowverse portrayal. So I still have like all the banners set up right here in my settings. So I got to kind of clear that up a bit. But so yeah, we should be live and comments are brought up. So we should, yeah. All right, yep. First comments are in. What's happening? No longer human. What's popping? So what I'm gonna do tonight, pretty much like my previous Q&As, we're just gonna hang out, kick it, shoot the breeze, as it were, for the next hour or so, hour or two. I mean, it all depends on who all comes in, what discussions we get going on and whatnot. I have sent out the link to my usual YouTube collaborators, and I have also sent out the invite to patrons of OAW Entertainment on patreon.com. Just so you guys know though, this, unlike my previous Q&As, this will be the first one where I actually am limiting the Patreon guest spots to patrons $10 or higher, since that's part of their Patreon tier perk. I think I just thought it was time to start, enforcing that. Previously, I had actually let patrons of all the tiers join in on the live streams, just because during my hiatus, I felt like I wasn't producing enough content to really, I guess you could say, validate those tiers and their rewards. But now, since I'm back up live streaming and whatnot, so to try and make up for that, I was giving them multiple guest spots, multiple invites in the past. But I decided, moving forward, we're just going to go ahead. We're going to keep it a buck. And like I said, all patrons $10 or higher will get an invite. But I tell you what I am going to do, not with this live stream, but I'm thinking I'm gonna start it next live stream, because tomorrow, actually March 1st, tomorrow will make 10 months that the OAW Patreon has been up, right? Or 10 months since I created it, because it didn't go live until May of last year, but I created it, or maybe it was June of last year was when it went live, but I created it in April of last year, right? Anyway, what I noticed though, when I checked the Patreon page today, so starting tomorrow, all of my $1 patrons who have been $1 patrons since the beginning will reach $10. So what I'm gonna do for the next Q&A, the live stream in March, all of the patrons who have been on for 10 months, whether it was at the $1 tier, the $5 tier, because I got a couple that have been at the $5 tier since the start as well, right? I'm going to grandfather all of those guys, and they'll get invites to the next live stream in March. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing with that. So this one, it'll just be everyone $10 and up. With the next one, everyone who's been following for the 10 months will get one. Yep. So that's what we'll do for that. All right, let's get some shout outs out of the way. Ferguson the Great, he is in the building. What's happening? Dr. Slump is in the building. And Carlos, let me know. Let me know if you received the invite. I sent you the invite to join in if you want to join in. Okay. So first question of the evening. Let me. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna adjust. I kind of like that. That looks okay. I guess. It's small. We'll see. But I'm actually about to get start pulling up some questions real quick. Um, Oh, you know what? I gotta go back. I gotta go back and enlarge that because that's too small. Okay, here we go. Yes, I like this one. I like the way it looks. This is from Dr. Slump. Hey, OAW, I saw that you did a Yu Yu Hakusho 8 years later vid, and I saw in that video that people were saying it was a more sophisticated version of DBZ, to which you disagreed. I was wondering why. Disagreed how? I need a little bit more context with that question. Yeah, I need a little I need a little bit more clarification about with that question. And then I can give you my my best answer because I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. So Dr. Slump, just follow up with a clarification and I'll get that. Uh, okay. Do. All right. Give me a sec, guys. I am checking the streams. So, for those of y'all just tuning in, or if you don't know, I am simulcasting right now on Facebook and on YouTube. I just want to check both streams to make sure they are working well. Oh, got a message on my phone. Oh, that's just a notification. And I'm going to check the YouTube channel. Whoa. Don't do that. Okay. All right. Seems like it's looking good. Good. All right. We should be gravy. All right. So I tell you real quick though, while I wait for you guys' questions to come in for me. Okay, I tell you, so we got some questions coming in. We got some questions coming in. And by all means, guys, feel free leave your questions in the comments below. Just so you guys know, they don't have to be super chats, but super chats do get top priority. Um, so and of course they're always appreciated. But I tell you what, while you guys are sending in your questions to me, I have a question for you all. I have a question for you all. Oh, my man Carlos is in the building. Carlos, what's happening, my man?
I'm still driving, but I'm here to give like some amount of.
Hang on. It might just be me. Okay, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
I'm still driving, so I'm just here to give you some form of back and forth, so you're not just alone on here. But
Oh,
I'll
I
still be
appreciate that.
listening.
I appreciate that. Thanks, Carlos, my man. So yeah, real quick, while because I'm seeing some questions are starting to pour in, but I got a question for everybody watching right now. I want to know something. So, as of well, I guess today actually, because you know what, let me fix my light real quick because this is getting kind of dark over here. All right, cool. So, with the end of February. So I don't know if you for those of you all who have been keeping up with the channel, who have been watching the vids, tuning in and whatnot, even if you've just been looking at like the feed, right? So this past month, this February, has actually been the first time that I have been uploading, I guess you could say full time, because we've averaged about 4 videos every week. 5 if you include the Patreon videos, right? And even with Patreon, there were 6 Patreon uploads for this month. So it's the first time I went back to a full-time schedule, pretty much since what, 2016? And just so you guys know, because I do work full time, so like going back to doing YouTube full time on top of my main gig, yeah, it was a bit of a challenge. It was a bit of a challenge. But I want to know something. Okay, so I got the analytics, I got the metadata, I got all that jazz. I want to hear from some of you guys what has been your thoughts on um the uploads for this month, right? So because we had four movie reviews. We had did we Yes, we did do four top fives, and then there were the last two Batman Telltale gameplays, and then we did five Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 gameplays as well. So yeah, I just want to hear real quick what would you some of you guys thoughts, some feedback, thoughts, comments, concerns, suggestions, just anything like that. I just want to hear from you guys. And I'm gonna take a sip of my tea while I wait. Well, I tell you what. So we do got some questions in now. So while I get at these first questions, I'm going to.
I was gonna say this real quick. That top five, I can't remember what it was right now, but I know I was mad at the time. I think it was the fourth pick. It was something. Oh, light being on there as a villain. I was like, what's happening? What is this?
Oh, top five anime villains,
Yeah,
because Light's a good villain.
my man's not a villain though.
Yes, he is.
He evil, sure, but like,
No, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Just because he's the protagonist does not make him that does not mean he's not the villain. The protagonist, by definition, is only the person whose actions drive the story, which Light does.
no, that's not my point. My point is that like, if you look at Greek mythology, right? Hades is the master of hell, but you wouldn't call him a villain. That's his
Because
job.
Hades isn't a villain.
Exactly. Light's not a villain. He was just god of the new world. It's completely different.
No, Light was a villain. Light killed innocent people to enact his own moral judgments upon other people. That's pretty villainous, dude. No, let me tell you, dude, no human has the right to claim to be judge, jury, and executioner over any other human, because by sure fact of being human, you are finite and you're fallible. And Light took that to the umpteenth degree. It would have been one thing if he only killed people that he thought was evil, but then he started killing innocent people. When you cross that line, yeah, dude, you're a villain. And he's a really good one. That's why he was number one on my list. He's a really good one. He's a really, really good villain. Yeah. All
No,
right.
you're right. I don't disagree. I think I was just hitting on the number one spot for it. I was like, what's happening?
Well, who would you put at the number one spot? I'm assuming it would have been somebody who wasn't even on my list.
I don't have an immediate top five, so I'm gonna have to sit on that one for a minute and think about that. But Light didn't even come close to my top five. That's why I was like, what is happening?
Oh, well, like I say, I was going off of anime that I've seen. Because remember, the thing with that video was not only did it have to be anime I've seen, it had to be anime I saw in its entirety. Where I actually got to see the whole villain story from start to finish, because that was important, dude. Because there have been anime.
Okay, no. Once you put it like that, then yeah, then I have no grievances then.
Yeah, because that's why, like, I didn't include. I don't think there's a single ongoing series on my list in that top five. I don't think I included a single character from an ongoing series. And that's why, like, there was some characters, because I've sampled other anime, but if I didn't watch that whole thing, then it would have been disingenuous to put any villain from that series on that list. And then it had to be the anime. It couldn't be the manga, which is the reason why that's the main reason why Hao from Shaman King was left off the list, because his story ends differently in the anime than it does in the manga. All right,
I
so
haven't seen Shaman King, so I can't comment on that. But I hate that shit when they make story differences between anime and manga.
oh yeah, it's maddening, man. It's maddening. Like sometimes I can see why. I mean, I see why for the most part, but some are definitely done better than others. That's all I'm gonna say. Some are definitely done better than others. You can tell a rush job when you see it.
No, it's even worse than that. Like, I'll tell you one that I think Luffy versus Hordy Jones in the manga happened when I was like 18. You know what I mean? Long
Hmm.
time ago. It's like around the times it first happened. And Luffy like punks the shit out of that dude in manga. But then when the anime scene came around, it really looked like Hordy had Luffy on the back foot. And I was like, what is happening? None of this happened. I don't think Luffy took a single hit except for one bite. But then he just completely shit stumps Hordy Jones. Like, what's happening?
Yeah, yeah. All right, so real quick, I am checking the comments. Do- Huh. So not too much feedback from about the channel's uploads. I see Jay the Light Seeker. I'm so thirsty for content from my favorite YouTubers. I'll take any content I can get. Well, I appreciate the feedback. That okay. Let's see. Gary D says more Batman Telltale. Gary D, man, you are in luck because what I want to do for March, I want to start up season 2 of Batman Telltale. And what I actually want to do is between that and I want to do one of each a week. That and Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. So you'll get 1 hour Batman Telltale, 1 hour Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 a week. Like I want to start like staggering them. You know what I'm saying? Like split them up instead of doing them like all in order, like one, and then the next week another, two, and three. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, and I'm thinking I'm not making any promises just yet, but Batman Telltale season 2 will probably start very, very, very soon, like maybe even as early as tomorrow. Because I've been meaning to get on that one. So ooh, I like this question from Von Miller. Would you put Michael Corleone over Lightly Yagami as a villain? No, I wouldn't, because I don't necessarily consider Michael a villain per se. But like Carlos brought up when he talked about Greek tragedy, Michael is very much a tragic hero in almost in the traditional Greek sense. He is very, very much almost Shakespearean. He is like a Shakespearean tragic character. I wouldn't go as far as to call him the villain per se because he doesn't stay there. The most villainous Michael has ever been is Godfather Part 2. And even then, I wouldn't necessarily say he was villainous. I would say that he was definitely cunning and conniving and underhanded to some degree. But keep in mind how that movie opens. Somebody tried to kill him in his bedroom. So he had a reason to sort of, you know, go to extreme measures in part 2. But the reason why I wouldn't call him a villain is notice part 3. All of part 3 is a redemption arc for Michael. That's him trying to make right his wrongs. If he was a villain, he would have never gotten to that place. So I wouldn't consider Michael Corleone a villain, but he is a tragic hero. He is absolutely a tragic hero because the cornerstone trademark of a tragic hero is that it's the actions. The hero spends the entire narrative trying to prevent an outcome, right? because usually, especially like in Shakespeare and whatnot, right? Like if you think about like Hamlet, if you think about like King Lear, or if you think about Macbeth, especially Macbeth, it's always like this prophecy, this foreboding doom that they're trying to um prevent from happening. But the number one trademark of a tragic hero is that throughout the course of the story, the very actions that they take to prevent that outcome are the very actions that ensure said outcome. And it's that character's folly that leads them to fall prey to said outcome. Michael is very much that character because Michael's whole thing is to keep the family together, right? In the second movie, when he meets with his mom, he says, father, Papa had to be strong for the family. He's talking about Vito Corleone. Um, he says Papa had to be strong for the family, but in doing so, could he lose the family? And his mom tells him, well, Michael, you can never lose your family. But remember how Godfather Part 3 ends. Michael did, in fact, lose his family. Because remember, the bullet that killed Mary wasn't intended for her. So yeah, Michael is definitely a tragic hero, dude. I can and man, Bond Miller. I don't know how long you've been following the channel. I don't know if you knew how big of a Godfather buff or Godfather like fanatic I am, dude. But especially when you talk about Michael Corleone, dude, because I wrote a term paper on Michael Corleone in college about him being a tragic hero. I think I might still have that term paper too. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I got an A on it. And it was long too, dude. It was like 7 pages, I think. Yeah, it was good though. So yeah, man, I'm a huge Godfather buff, man. I love that. I love that trilogy. I love that trilogy. Even the third one. I like the third one. I bet you I'm gonna get a whole bunch of thumbs downs just for saying I like the third one. Y'all some haters. Y'all some haters. All right, so let's go back to the questions. I see one from my man Dreezy KO. I don't know what this is. Did you see Oprah bite the dust today? Did she pass? Did Oprah pass?
I feel like that would be huge news if Oprah passed.
Nah, I don't think she did. Cause it would have been on Yahoo. So yeah, I don't know what you mean about Oprah biting the dust. I'm not a fan of Oprah, but I don't wish death on her either. So, I just don't watch her shows. I don't watch her network. I don't support her products. I do. Yeah. Clarify that for me, Dreezy, if you will. All right, Ferguson the Great got one. He says, "Are you looking forward to the live action Netflix Avatar: The Last Airbender series?" I'm lukewarm on it, dude. I mean, I got to see something. Show me a trailer. I'm reserving all judgment until I actually see what the product looks like. I'm not. If you're asking, well, okay. The question was, am I looking forward to it? Yes and no. Because I don't need it. We still have the original series, so I'm cool with that. Um, so yeah, yeah.
Oh, apparently Oprah busted her ass on stage today.
Oh, okay. Well,
And I'm pretty sure she's somewhere in like the high 50s at this point, so that's bad.
okay. So people bust their ass all the time. I bust my ass getting off a bus one time. Wasn't nobody trying to help me out?
Yeah, that's what you want. Young man, dust yourself off, pick it up. But
Yeah, rub some
once
dirt
you
on it.
pass 50, I don't care if you what's called a man or a woman. It's like, hey, you over 50? Oh my, let me help you. Like,
It depends on how she busts her ass. If she busts her ass because she's trying to walk in some fucking high heel shoes that I do, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how women walk around in those. I'm gonna be for real, cause they just look like they hurt.
no, that's the wrong way to go about it. I don't understand why women walk around in them and then at the end of the night take them off and expect me to carry it
Carry
while
what?
waiting back. The heels,
Why are you carrying a woman's heels?
because they're like, here, hold on to this. I'm like, no, what do you
No,
mean? And then they
she
act
got
like I'm
hands.
the asshole. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, what's happening here? Like,
And dude, and the thing is too, cause dude, like, I could walk around on the ball of my foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I practiced that when I was, doing practicing TKD and whatnot. Like, I know how to walk around like that, but all day, every day, I'm like, nah, man, fuck, flat, flat, flat shoes, flat shoes. Or if you do have, because like my dress shoes aren't flat, but I mean that dude, like that's what is that? Like that, like this? That's not a high heel. The fucking heel's like this big.
Or if they're gonna do the heel, at least do like that little block thing. You know what I'm talking about? Where like
Oh, where you have more
it's
balance. Yeah, more stability,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean? At that point, you're just on stilts. I'm like, dude, there you go. Like, you want to look taller than you are? Here you go. You want that arch in your back?
Them fuckers
I
still
don't
look like
care.
they hurt though, bruh, cause they foot be like this, man. It be like
Nah,
this.
it's not that hard tilted. It's not that hard tilted. Stop it.
Some of
Like,
the bruh.
no, some of them, yes. Some no, some of them are real. The 4 inch and higher, Jesus Christ. Like,
Dude, you mean, the heel be so high up, right? It's like you damn near doing like Carlos. You ever did dips? You know how your feet hang when you do dips?
yeah, absolutely.
It's like they doing like you walking around doing dips, bro.
No, I told them it's like, you trying to fly or what? Because their
Like
feet
you're
are
about to
positioned
take
like they're
off.
flying, dude. Like,
All right. All right. Moving on. All right. So yeah, Ferguson, man. I'm neither excited nor I just want to wait. I want to see. Show me the live action series, and then maybe I mean, because like I said, dude, I'm fine with the original animated series. I don't need a live action adaptation. If you were going to do live action, the movie was the place to do that. They already screwed that up. I don't really see the purpose in a live action Netflix show. Dude, there are shows I am excited about on Netflix, which I'll get into later in this live stream, but that is not one of them. If y'all been following OAW on Facebook, y'all know which ones I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, this is Dr. Slump. Clarification for the question earlier. You just said you disagreed. They were discussing it as if Yu Yu Hakusho and DBZ are similar, but the difference was that Yu Yu Hakusho was just a better version of DBZ with more complex themes. Not really. Not really. Um, nah, I disagree. I think the caliber of writing is different. I think the characters are better written in Yu Yu Hakusho. It's also more intimate.
can I? Okay, okay.
Um,
I can settle for intimate. I was gonna about to say is I don't know if they're better written characters, but the intimacy of relationship between like Yusuke to Kuwabara, Yusuke to what's her name, Kiko, uh, Yusuke to Kurama, etc. That's better done. You know what I mean? The immediate relationships between them. But
mhm.
to say that they're all better characters as are,
I, I I would. I would. Um, Now yes, that is because there's less material, you know. But yeah, I think they are better in characters. I think the
is there less
characters
material for Yu Yu Hakusho than Dragon Ball Z?
say that again.
Is there less material for Yu Yu Hakusho than Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, that's what I just said. I just pointed that out. Like I do realize that there is less material to go off of. Yeah, that's true. But I mean,
No, but is
okay.
there? Isn't Yu Yu Hakusho like 18 volumes?
But dude, but I'm talking about Dragon Ball entirely.
Oh, I know,
And
but the question's for
even
Z, so Z is
even
only like
DBZ,
18 volumes.
is it? I thought
No, I'm
DBZ.
lying. Z's 26 volumes. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
I
I
have
was
it
about
in
to
my
say
heart.
27.
I have it in my heart to cut out Boo Saga. That's why it's like my
Yeah.
fault.
No, no, you have to include it too, bro. You have to. You have to. We can't just pick and choose the parts we like. Now we got to talk about all of it. But no, but I mean, if you're talking about like the characters, I was going as far back as even Dragon Ball. I was taking that into consideration too.
Oh no, I was just considering it for the question of Yu Yu Hakusho to DBZ. But yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho is only 15 volumes. Holy Christ.
Yeah. So I mean, it's less material, but what they do with that little material I think is done better than all the fucking material DBZ had.
Maybe.
That's
All I know is I've complimented Yu Yu Hakusho for one thing consistently throughout the years, and it still remains the same. The opener for Yu Yu Hakusho, I believe, is one of the better ones for shonen manga in terms of the relationship is actually believable completely between Yusuke to Kiko to Yusuke to Kuwabara, etc. Unlike something like a Naruto to Sasuke, I don't believe that friendship. It has to be retconned throughout the entire series. I still don't believe you. It never happened. Naruto was never friends with Shikamaru. He was never friends with Choji. It just all of that is contrived and lies. What's the dude's name?
You know what's funny about that though? Because I'm thinking about it, since I've been playing through the game and whatnot, right? Like I'm thinking about like Naruto in hindsight, which is actually really funny, dude. Because I actually like that series a lot better now than I did. Because there's still some really fucking good material there. You know what I'm saying?
No, I still think the first part of Naruto is good. I don't like the time skip.
Yeah, Shippuden. I still think there's some really good stuff in Shippuden though. But you know what's funny about that? What you bring up about the relationships? I tell you this though. Consider this. Like the quote unquote. Well, I don't think they ever try to, do the whole like friendship piece between Naruto and some of the other teams because we knew from Jump Street they weren't friends. They were classmates, but they weren't friends. Like Naruto and Shikamaru become friends during the Sasuke retrieval arc. Him and Neji become friends. What's funny is if you look at like their friendship in Shippuden, it makes a lot more sense there because you had part 1 as that backdrop.
Yeah, but later on in Shippuden, like in the manga, they try to show scenes of like young Naruto hanging out with young Choji and young Shikamaru. I was like, y'all are lying to me.
Nah, that was in part
Like-
1 too. That was in part 1 because those were the two kids he used to clown around because they were the class clowns.
No, that's not shown in the first part. Pre-time
Yes, it
skip.
is. Yes, it is.
The
Yeah, it
only
is.
thing that we're shown pre-time skip Naruto hanging out with is that swing. You know what I
I'm-
mean?
I'm
Naruto had 3 friends as growing up. Himself, that swing, and oh my god, how do I forget the
And you
third
can't
one?
you can't say the Nine Tails because he couldn't communicate with Kurama.
No, I know,
back
no,
then.
it wasn't the Nine Tails. It was no, his teacher.
Aruka.
Yeah, Aruka. There you go. You know what I mean? So it's Aruka, the swing himself. That was it, bro.
And Hiruzen. He hung out with Hiruzen,
Who's Hiruzen?
the third.
Ah,
He hung out with the third every now and then.
he was being mischievous, but that's like,
They shared ice cream, man. They would go
my
out
man.
for
There's
ice
a
cream.
complete difference of like your uncle taking you fishing and like that one uncle you see every now and again coming by and be like, oh, by the way, man, here's a cookie. You know what I mean? Like, sure, he's gonna look cool because he gives you a cookie every now and again, but he ain't really in your life. Like,
All right. But to answer Dr. Slump's question, yeah, I would say yeah, I think Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, I would still disagree. I don't think Yu Yu Hakusho is just a more complex version of DBZ. I disagree. I would go as far as to say the only thing they have in common is the action, the martial arts theme. That's it. Everything outside of the fighting, those are two different stories. Hell, they're two different fucking genres. One is supernatural horror, the other is sci-fi.
is Yu Yu Hakusho a horror?
It is. Technically speaking, yes. But
All right,
it's
I'm not going to contest this, but I will answer one guy in the chat. Keyblade, yes, the swing is in fact a character in Naruto, and it's Naruto's best friend.
Does it have a backstory?
Yo, that swing comes back in Shippuden, man. That swing is in Boruto. That swing is MVP. Like,
how did it not get this? I thought didn't they destroy the academy when Pain destroyed the village?
That might be an inconsistency then.
Because I'd be hard pressed to think that tree survived. If the fucking building fell, you telling me that tree survived? That'd be crazy.
I don't know, man. But if they rebuild that swing after the destruction, the MVP swing, dude. Honestly, that swing deserves to be Hokage. Like,
Okay, I'm moving on to the next question. I'm confused by this. Thoughts on Lizzie McGuire halting production? Is Lizzie McGuire like? Are they bringing it back? I know nothing of this. This is totally new to me. Are they bringing Lizzie McGuire back? I
I
mean, I
have
don't
no
really
idea.
care. I wasn't that huge Lizzie McGuire fan when it was out the first time around. That wasn't like one of my shows. I didn't really get into Disney Channel until after Lizzie McGuire. Like after Lizzie McGuire, after even Stevens. That's when I really started, checking out Disney. But
Yeah, they're doing a reboot for Disney Plus.
oh well, I have no interest in that whatsoever.
See, this is why Rotten Tomatoes is trash. Lizzie McGuire is a 100% complete animals.
This one's from Eric Garner. What up, Larry? What's your top 5 anime fights? Now, Carlos, let me ask you a question. Since you a patron over there on the Patreon,
Sir,
this sounds like a top 5 topic. And if I was to answer it here, this would be a free top 5. Should I answer this one?
to be fair, you have a backlog of videos on this channel alone and on multiple live streams, essentially giving out this answer.
Oh, do
Now,
I?
has it changed? I'm not sure.
Do I? I mean, because this would make a cool top 5. It would make a really cool top 5. I would not mind doing this top 5. But I'm like,
I feel like you could give them the sticky here and then format it into a proper video.
I don't know. You know what? I tell you what. We got 25 people watching right now. I'm going to let y'all decide. Put a 1 in the chat if I should answer it. Put a 2 if it should be a proper top 5 video. That's how we're going to handle that when we're going to come and we're going to circle back. Keyblade Master Jesse. Since I've realized I'm a horrible procrastinator, I'm going to start recording videos for my other... Oh, that's not a question at all. Jesse, that's how I was able to keep up with the schedule throughout February. All those videos you guys saw were shot weeks in advance. Which is why, dude, that freaking Batman video, dude, if I had known we were going to get the costume reveal the week after I put out my fucking Batman video, dude, I was so mad about that shit. I was like, bruh. Because if I would have known that, I would have waited to shoot that video until after the reveal. But dude, that video was shot like 2 weeks before it was uploaded. I shot that video back in January. So, yeah. What are you gonna do, right? Dude, that's the one thing about recording like so far in advance. It makes it hard to be able to keep up with current events. Here's another one from Ferguson the Great. Which do you prefer in terms of animation, cell or digital? I didn't know those things were mutually exclusive. I thought they were the same fucking thing. Because isn't cell animation digitally done?
The big difference between cell animation and what's called digital is it's kind of like the difference between the art program on your computer and Photoshop.
Okay.
By all technicality, you could on art do what you do on Photoshop, but you're hurting yourself and you're making it a much harder process. Because there's no layering on art. There's layering on Photoshop.
Right. So I don't know if that's the right dichotomy though, cell or digital, because cell is digital. So is it cell or what? You get where I'm going with that?
I can show you an example really quick.
Okay. Like if cell and digital are considered two different things, give me an example of each.
So like the Animaniacs is an idea of like cell animation in that you have a background that's already like predetermined,
Yes, a fixed
and then
background and you animate on top of it, right?
yes. Whereas with the digital one, that's your entire canvas is the entire way. You know what I mean? But you
Oh,
can
wait,
affect the
that's what
layers
you
in
mean?
between. Yes.
I thought by cell we were talking about like cell, like cell shading. I thought that's what we were talking about.
I actually don't know what cell shading means.
It's so cell shading is it's a style of animation. Um, and yeah, and it's just a difference in how it's animated, but it's all digital. So for an example, you've seen the original Full Metal Alchemist,
Yes.
the very first one.
Yes.
Okay, you remember how the anime looked, but do you remember Asian Kung Fu Generation Rewrite, the second opening? The second opening to the original Full Metal Alchemist. Not
No.
Brotherhood, the original one.
No.
Okay. Look at the opening, the second opening for Full Metal Alchemist, and look how that is animated versus what that regular animation is. That's cell shading. The way that it was animated. Inuyasha did the same thing in the last two seasons. They pretty much Mount Hakare. By the time we got to Mount Hakare, they switched to that style of animation. But that's why I was confused because I'm like, but cell shading is digital, so that's why I didn't understand the question. But I get what you're saying now. Well, shit is I mean, but that's traditional animation we're talking about. Cell, that's traditional animation.
Yeah, because
Um,
cell is still hand drawn, but the background could be digital.
I see what you're saying. Okay, as opposed to everything being digital.
Yes.
I still like hand drawn. I still like hand drawn. There's a fluidity with hand drawn that you don't quite get with digital.
Yeah, because digital they skip frames all the time. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of skipping frames inside of hand drawn as well, but Mother of God, a great cell animated movie, especially like there's a couple silent films that the Japanese did between the 40s and 50s. They're like the first 45 minutes of Wally, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Just quiet the entire time and you're just watching everything in animation. It is fantastic and I love it. That little Draft House actually does it like every 3 months. They just have a random like have 1950 movies from Japan. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no, man. Dude, there's something about hand drawn animation. I mean, dude, you can't freaking beat it. Um, a few months ago, I went back and rewatched the Max Fleischer Superman cartoons. Dude, them damn things still hold up, bruh. And those came out in the 40s. Yeah, those were the early 40s, and they still hold up, bro. They still hold up. Those are great. Those are great, man. Oh, and funny enough, I don't know if you guys know this. Today is Superman's unofficial birthday. Did you guys know that?
I did not, but I do
Leap
know
day.
this opening now that I'm watching it. I'm pretty sure this is the one where Homeboy throws the rock, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you're watching that Full Metal Alchemist opening, the way it looks, like that crystal, like glossy, like filter over it, that's cell shaded.
Oh, I'm lying. This is not the one where he throws the rock. There's one where Al chucks a rock and it looks beautiful. Like it's beautifully animated.
I thought that was the same one.
No, because there's a fence in the opening scene. I know that for a fact. It's not opening 3, so
Because it's the one when they're fighting in that waterfall.
yeah, here it is. This is it.
Yeah.
It's opening 4.
Oh, I know what it is. You ain't got to send me the link.
No, just in case you wanted to see that rock. That's a good scene.
I know, dude. I know. I'm well aware. I gave you the reference. I know because I remember when that came out, I'm like, why the fuck does that look so much different? And then that's when I started looking that stuff up. All right, let me move on because yeah, we falling behind now. Let's see. Real quick from Friar Spawn, are you watching any new anime? Not yet. Not yet. But Netflix got some I will be. Just saying. Just saying. Ooh, here's another one from Ferguson the Great. Do you think Star Wars is more space fantasy than it is sci-fi? Yeah, yeah. What is it? Is what they call it now? Sci fantasy, I think is what it's called. Sci fantasy. Yeah, yeah. It's more fantastical than it is hard-boiled science fiction. Star Trek is like traditional science fiction. Star Wars is more high fantasy science fiction. Um Dude, I just saw a meme about this earlier, like right before I went live. Why does everyone think Goku was a bad father when he wasn't? Because he was.
No, he
Because he
wasn't.
was.
No, he
Yeah, he
wasn't.
was. Yeah, he
No, he
was.
wasn't. Team Four Star made it a meme and everyone ran with it. It's so unbelievably disgusting.
Nah, if you look at that show, he kind of was. Okay, define bad. If he wasn't, then define bad. What's bad?
So when Gohan first gets stolen, he would not have gone to retrieve his son. Let's see, he wouldn't travel to Namek to go save his son. When the Saiyans are coming, he wouldn't be running through heaven and earth literally to get to his son. Let me think.
You know you're talking about basic shit, right? Just protect your kid. That's bare minimum. How
Yeah,
about
Vegeta
raising them?
couldn't do
How
that. He
about
just let
how
him.
about
He
how
just let his
about
kid
raising the
die.
motherfucker? How about raising the motherfucker?
He's there.
Who?
Goku.
When?
He's there for the first 5 years off screen. He's there
Did you
again after the fact.
did you
He's
say
there
five?
again after the fact.
Did you say 5 years?
Yes.
5 years.
How old is Gohan at the beginning of the manga? Gohan's like 4 or 5 at the beginning of the manga.
Yeah, but that's it. You
And
talking about you
he died for a year.
for
He
a
can't.
year.
He comes
So
back.
so what about Namek? In between Frieza and the androids?
There's a 2 year time skip where he's there the entire time with his son
No,
raising
he's
him.
not. No, he's not. Goku doesn't come back until Trunks is already there.
And they wait 2 years for the androids to arrive.
Oh, yeah, yeah, but I'm talking about the time in between Namek and fucking Trunks.
Yeah, less than a year.
Was it less than a year?
Yes.
Okay, what about Cell?
Also, Goku's off planet with no Dragon
No, I
Ball.
didn't ask you
No, no,
that.
no, no, no.
I said, what about Cell? This motherfucker knew he knocked up Chi Chi and gonna go and kill
No,
himself
he
in the
didn't.
Cell game. Yes, he did.
Larry, there's plenty of times I'm sure that you've lied with a woman and didn't think, oh yeah, she's gonna be pregnant in 9 months.
No, I didn't. Not once. You want to know why? You want to know why?
Contraceptive?
Pull out, nigga. Pull out.
No. The world knows it's better.
This ain't difficult, bruh. This is not hard. If I can do it, how come Goku dumbass couldn't do it? It's called the pull out method. It is the oldest, tried and true contraceptive method. If you don't want kids, don't bust inside. Pull out. And there go my monetization. Gone.
To be fair, that is not the triest and truest.
Yes, it is.
Nah.
Yes, it is.
Finish in her mouth. Bam, there you go.
Oh, come on, bro. Now you're just being gross. All right.
Okay. So for Cell, he spent an entire year with Gohan alone.
All right, I'm moving
Literally
on,
for no
Carlos.
other reason.
Moving
No, no,
on,
no, no, no,
Carlos.
no, no, no,
We're
no.
moving
Instead
on,
of training
Carlos.
with Vegeta, what did Goku opt
We're
into?
moving on,
He said, "No,
Carlos.
I'm training Gohan."
We're moving on. Fear or hate, I've been just hitting the like button when I see an upload from you, even if I don't have time to watch. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Um, All right. Yeah, you know what? This is a good one, Larry. You should go through the tutorial in train mode for Naruto Storm to get a little more in tune with the button game. I know, dude. Wait, Carlos, you should be unmuted.
No, I am.
Okay, cool. Have you been watching any of the Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 gameplays?
No, because I haven't bothered playing any of the. I played one of the Ninja Storm games like way, way, way back when on the Xbox 360,
Hmm.
and I didn't care for it. So it was one of those things where it's like, no. Plus, you know about that thing I told you about off stream. That's still happening.
Oh yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I appreciate it, Jay. I'm assuming Jay has saw. See, dude, the last two Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 gameplays, dude, they were so bad. I haven't even uploaded them to YouTube yet. They're that bad. I was getting my ass kicked. Bad. It was bad, dude. It was bad. It was pretty bad. Yeah, my stick skills are low on that game, bro. I gotta learn it, man. I gotta learn it. My stick skills are not up to par, man. They do not cut it. They do not cut it. And that fucking game gets hard, bro. That game gets hard. Motherfuckers be having health meters a mile long. I'm like, bro. Here's another one from Dr. Slump. The content I believe is good as is. Maybe some slightly more modern content. DBZ Kakarot over Storm 4. You've achieved a balance to the channel that you had back in the day, in my opinion. All right. Okay. Appreciate that, Dr. Slump. Vinland Saga. I guess that's a request for to do an anime. Oh man. All right. So we're about to come up on. Oh, we got a super chat. My bad. I'm mad I missed this. $2 super chat from Lucifer Pitch Black. Have you seen the sci-fi series The Magicians? I have not. Believe it or not, I saw part of an episode. It was just playing in the background, but I didn't watch the whole episode. So yes, I have not. I have not. Not yet. Isn't that on Netflix though? I think it is. I don't know. I might check it out. I heard it was good. I don't watch sci-fi though. That's the thing. I don't watch sci-fi. I have it. I just don't watch it. All right. Here's one from Keyblade Master Jesse. Hey Larry, I say do a mix of older content and newer content. Though I like your thoughts on retro stuff more because I love hearing your unique perspectives on the stuff I grew up with. Okay. All right, cool. Were you just talking about I was not. Okay, oh yeah, Oprah fell off a stage. Oh man, my man Brian is in here. Brian, what's happening, baby? What's good? Let's see. Sometimes you like something enough that the lesser stuff is still good for you. Okay. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. This one's from Eric Garner. What Marvel character that hasn't been put in a movie yet would you like to see in a future movie? The top of my list is Namor, but I would rather see some other characters redone before Namor. So,
Kitty Pryde.
yep, and Gambit, and Doc Doom, and oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Have we had Forge in any of the X-Men movies yet?
No.
Okay, Forge. Forge is one who hasn't been in a movie that I'd like to see in the movie at some point. Because I like Forge.
I may be lying though, because I haven't seen the X-Men First Class series. I saw the first one and I was like, this is terrible, and I just never went back.
Dude, he might be in one of those movies because you know the rep with those movies, right? Like they just throw characters in there just to be in there.
Yeah, he might. Cyclops' brother becomes his dad, and you're like, what's happening here?
Dude, he might be in one of the movies, and because he doesn't have any lines, we don't even know he's there. That's totally possible. Wait, which movies haven't you? I mean, you say you saw the first one. Which one was that?
X-Men First Class, where
Yeah.
my dude kills as Magneto. That dude is such a phenomenal
So
actor.
you haven't seen any of the other ones from that trilogy or that series? Because it's 4 of them.
I haven't seen the Dark Phoenix one. I haven't seen the. I don't know what their titles are. It's X-Men First Class, X-Men
Days of
Dark
Future
Phoenix.
Past, Apocalypse, and Dark Phoenix.
Oh, I haven't seen Apocalypse. I think I've seen Days of Future Past. Days of Future Past is the one where Magneto hits him with the quarter, right? Spoilers.
Quarter. No.
No, that's First Class, right?
That's First Class.
Okay, so Days of Future Past is
the time travel one.
Oh, trying to kill the president?
No, it wasn't the president. But it's the one
wasn't he trying to kill Homeboy from Game of Thrones? Dinklage?
Yes, but he wasn't the president.
Oh, my fault. But he's in like the president's bunker or something.
Yes.
Okay.
So you saw that one.
Yeah, he picks up
Okay, then you saw the only 2 you need to see. You don't need to see Apocalypse. You don't need to see Dark Phoenix. But dude, if you hadn't seen Days,
no, you complimenting them the wrong way, man. I could have stopped at First Class.
No, dude. Wait, you didn't like Days of Future Past?
No, the only thing good about those films is the dude that plays Magneto.
Oh my god, dude!
The man who plays Magneto is such a great actor, and I feel so bad. It's like this is a paycheck for him. You know
dude, I mean? I would go as far as to say Days of Future Past is the best X-Men movie.
No, because Logan exists.
No, Logan is a Wolverine movie. It's not an X-Men movie.
Okay, if we're counting it like that, then sure.
Yes, that's why I put it like that. Yes, Days of Future Past is the best X-Men movie. It's the best team movie. Yeah.
Wait, Days of Future Past isn't as good as the first one.
Which one?
First Class.
Oh, I think it is.
I don't know, man. That quarter scene's pretty good.
It's a silver dollar. Yeah, I know. He like this nigga. Mr. fucking semantics over here.
I just remember when I first saw that movie.
Correction.
When I first saw that movie, I was like telling my cousin at the time, it's just like, you know what makes this scene stupid is knowing that like with a quarter of Magneto's power, he should be unbelievably just murdering Kevin Bacon right now. And then that scene happens, and I looked at my cousin and so I was like, I told you, a quarter of his power. He's like, stop.
Yeah.
I was like, my fault.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I see what you did there. Let me see. All right. So, okay. Von Miller followed up on the Michael question. Let's see, Larry. He killed his own brother who wasn't a threat. That's false. Fredo was the one who gave Michael up to Johnny Ola and to Hyman Roth. He was the one. He was the connect that allowed for them to be able to exact the hit on Michael in the beginning of the movie. So Fredo wasn't a threat after the hit, but no, Fredo was still responsible for the hit on fucking Michael. So Fredo wasn't a threat at the time, but he was a threat at one point in time. So that's number one. I would say the reason Fredo went against the family while he wasn't I would say the reason Fredo went against the family while he wasn't do it if Sonny / Vito was in charge. Michael wasn't responsible for Fredo turning on the family. Like Fredo said, he got passed over. But who appointed Michael? Vito put Michael in charge. Michael didn't assume the Don ship by himself. Vito put him there. And only because Sonny was dead. Sonny was the de facto heir. That's why Sonny was acting Don while Vito was in the hospital. When Vito got back after Sonny was dead, he chose Michael. So, and for the record, can we be honest about this? Fredo was on the spectrum. So Fredo couldn't have done that job, regardless of how he felt about it. He wasn't equipped for the job. He wasn't the right man for the job. It's not his fault, but it is the way it is. That's life. You can't be in the NBA and only be 5 feet tall. Maybe you can, but it's hard as hell to do so. Sorry, not sorry. That's life. And Fredo ass should have known better. All right, let's see. Oh, from Maniac Madness 11. Are you a fan of the Altered Carbon series on Netflix? I am not. I am not. I saw a couple of episodes from season 1. The premise alone I was just like, this is dumb. I was like, this don't make no sense. Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't a fan. Ooh, this is a good one. Jay the Lightseeker. Is Tony Montana the villain of Scarface? Yes. Yes, he is. I would say he is. Yes. Yes, he is. Oh, here go Bob Miller. Been watching your channel since 2015. I love Mike, but dude is a villain. He just have a midlife crisis in part 3. No, it's not a midlife crisis because he's an old man in part 3. No, it's not a midlife crisis. But I see what you're saying though. I get your point. I get your point. Let's see. Looking for some more. Oh, okay. So now we're getting to the ones and twos about the top 5 anime fights. So let's see, right? Carlos, you voted 1.
Say it again.
I say you voted 1.
Listen, I'm a man of the people.
Oh, whatever. All right, so let's see. So we got wait, Keyblade Master Jesse put 2 answers. Okay. All right, however that works. So wait, so we got 2 and 3 and then 1, 2, 3. So we tied 1-1. That's 5-3. 5-4. 5-5. We all tied up. Oh my goodness. Yep, we're tied. We tied. Oh snap, my man Josh is in the building. Yo, what's happening, Josh? Yeah, so we tied. So because we are tied, I will not reveal what.
Someone posted 1 in the chat.
Just now.
No, I'm asking them to do it.
Don't encourage them. So what I will do, my man Eric, if you really want to see that list, become a patron, man. Patreon.com. $15. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. Dude, did you know, Carlos, I don't know if you knew this. Did you know this? $15. $15 is less than the price of 2 Big Mac meals at McDonald's. Did you know that?
No, I don't eat McDonald's.
Oh, yep. But it is. It is. Big Mac meal at McDonald's is going to run you around $8.50.
Did you know I stopped eating at McDonald's because they made my hot and spicy go from a little bit under $1? It was like 99 cents. It's like $1.76 now.
But it's still supposed to be the dollar menu.
But nothing's changed. It's still the same hot and spicy. They just upped the price by double, and I'm like, I'm not paying for this.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see your point, man. I see your point. Hard to argue against that, man. Hard to argue against that. All right. So yeah, we do have a tie for that top 5 the top 5 fights. We have a tie. Oh, here go one. This is from Marlon Mancia. He says, "Do you like Boruto?" I do not, actually. I don't. I'm not a fan. I don't like the kids. I don't like the kids, and they're kind of like the main characters. So, let's see. You've been watching.
Jay the Lightseeker. You were completely right. Wendy's is definitely better than Burger King and McDonald's. Unless you go out of the country, Burger King's better than Wendy's and McDonald's.
Let's see. Oh, here go one. Dr. Slump. So when talking about Shippuden in hindsight, do you believe the war arc and the destiny motif are as problematic as you thought back then? Yes, I do.
Absolutely.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But there is more material in the war that I think is actually good. Obito's deal I think is actually good. Um like his character motivation when we find out what that is really about, because here's the thing, because everybody was making jokes about how it was all over Reen, and he did all of that for a girl and this is that and the other. No, he doesn't. Not It's part of it, but it's not the whole thing. His thing was cannon fodder. He had an issue with people being used as weapons. He had an issue with ninjas, with the profession of being a ninja. Now, yeah, you could make the argument, well, that's his fault. He chose the wrong profession. Okay, true. But the notion of ninjas just being disposable pawns for the sake of powerful governments, that is actually really good. That's good. I liked that concept. I would even go as far as to say Madara's bag as well. I think is pretty cool too. It it is just extremely flawed because Madara blamed the ninja world. He blamed the ninja world for conflict, for human conflict. And and yeah, and that whole Madara's thing is huge, is greatly flawed. It's greatly flawed. Ninjas are not responsible for human conflict. Conflict is inherent in the human condition. That's why we've always had conflict. There's never been a period in time where, or not a long lasting period of time either, where human beings have ever been, this utopian kumbaya bullshit. No, never, never. Conflict is inherent in the human condition. So you can't just blame, oh, well, it's the ninja world and its chakra is the reason why everyone's fighting. No, nigga, everyone's fighting because they're human. That's why. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. Earthbender Charlie. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, I had my terminology mixed up. Yeah, okay. Ooh. What is this? Let's see. From Von Miller. Would y'all prefer Togashi be on the writer's stuff similar to Toriyama DBS so Hunter x Hunter can be finished? Manga readers know it getting good. Uh, I mean, I don't read the Hunter x Hunter manga, so that I can't. If writing, I don't think if Togashi was solely the writer of Hunter x Hunter, I don't think that would necessarily solve anything.
And it would still be a different manga.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I know people. I know people are like upset with Takashi because he's been taking so long with that. I mean, dude, it's his series. I mean, it's his series. So, I mean, you can be upset about it, but I mean, it's that man's work. You know what I'm saying? Um, going through some. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Jay the Lightseeker, Larry, have you seen Star Wars High Republic trailer? This is what the new trilogy could have been. What is that? I have not seen it. What's High Republic? Should we go watch it? Drop a 3 in the chat right now if we should do a live reaction. Should we watch it right now? Drop a 3 in the chat. Let me know. If we get 10 if we get 10 if we get 10 threes in the chat, I'll go check it out right now. I will check it out right now. I will go check it out right now. I tell you what. I'll do one even better. I tell you what. I said we needed 10 threes. How about this? We have 37 people watching right now and only 19 likes. We get up to 30 likes. Right? I'm not even asking for the whole 38 now. I'm just asking for 30. We get 11 more likes. We'll go watch the trailer right now. Right now. Right now, we'll go watch that.
Actually, we need one more 3, and we're at 10. We're at 10. We're at
Okay,
11. We're at
but
12, 13.
okay, but I need 9 more likes. But I need 9 more likes. 9 more likes. Oh, 5 more likes, and we'll go watch it right now. 5 more likes, and we'll go
We're at
watch it right
30.
now. Are we that fast?
We're at 30.
Are
We're
we
at
at 30?
33.
Oh shit, we're at 33. All right, we now we got to go watch it. Okay, so Star Wars High Republic. Let's see what this is. Star Wars High Republic official reveal trailer from IGN. Set 200 years prior to the events of the Phantom Menace, the Galactic. You know what? I'm not even going to read the description. So this is the 4 minute and 9 video. Is this the one? This the right one? The one from IGN?
I'm not sure, but we have 35 watching and 37 likes. Congratulations.
Appreciate that. All right. So you know what this means? I got to put on the other headphone. We about to go in.
I'm gonna mute my mic because I don't like Star Wars.
Unfortunately, well, I can't. Okay, so unfortunately, I can't share it on the live stream because I'm pretty sure this live stream will get pulled and it'll get copyright strike if I share the actual trailer in the stream itself. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. I don't know how people get away with being able to screen share and not get hit with copyright strike. I don't know how they do it. I have not been able to survive that, but I will watch it. I got it pulled up right here. Headphones are going on. So let us see. Let us embark. All right, let's see. Ooh. Hundreds of years before the Skywalker saga, the Galactic Republic is at its height, protected by the Jedi Knights, the guardians of peace and justice throughout the galaxy. But a frightening new adversary threatens. Huh. Hmm. Okay. So, okay. Well, that looks interesting. Um, yeah, it just looks interesting. I'd have to crack open one of those books and see what's happening. I mean, I saw it was like young adult novels and children's books and comics. I'd probably just read the comics, but yeah. Looks interesting. I like the idea of doing like taking Star Wars in like a medieval time period, when they said like, oh, it makes sense that the Jedi Knights should be like the Knights of the Round Table. I'm like, oh, because Luke's story is based off of King Arthur. So I'm like, hey, okay, hey, I like that. And then like the villains are like Vikings. I'm like, hey, I like that. So you said two things I like so far: Knights of the Round Table and Vikings. We'll see. We'll see. That was cool. That was cool. All right, let's get back to some questions. Um, do, 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 Everybody's talking about how trying to defend Goku as being a good father. It's like, I'm pretty sure he's still a shitty father.
Chat
Um,
understands.
hmm?
I was just saying the chat understands.
I think they just agree with you. That's all. Um, then if you play I okay, so Jay, I do not play On PS4. I play on Xbox One. Um, do, 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 do. Oh, this is a good one. Hey, yeah, let's talk about this. From Fear or Hate, any tips on writing an original character? Where do you usually start? Write the character you want to see. So this is what I mean by that, right? Like, okay, first and foremost, there is no such thing as an original character, right? Like I just brought up, Luke Skywalker, King Arthur, right? There's no such thing as an original character, but just because there's no such thing as an original character does not mean that you can't make a character that's authentic to you. So this is where I would start. Whatever story you're telling, right? Okay, you're writing that story because you got the idea from somewhere, right? Probably chances are another story, a movie, a TV show, a cartoon, an anime, a video game, a book, something, right? You got the idea for the story you want to tell from somewhere else, right? Okay, who was the character you wish you would have seen in that other story? Whoever that is, that's who your character will be. And so you make that character, or maybe maybe there was like another story that you engaged with, and maybe you really really like the character from that story, but you would have done them different. Then that, however you would have done them different, that is your original character. So let's use Star Wars as an example. If you're like me and you hate episodes 7 through 9, right? Okay, I hate Kylo Ren. How would I write Kylo Ren? That would be my original character, right? And I'd make him different, so he's not going to be whiny. He's not going to be a little bitch. He's not going to have daddy issues for no damn reason. Instead, he is going to be capricious. He is going to be condescending, and he is going to think that that being a Sith. How about this? He is going to think that his Jedi lineage and his capacity for the Force makes him better than everyone else. So he's going to, instead of taking a Darth name, he's going to take a title, Count, like Count Dooku did. He's gonna. I mean, I know Count Dooku had a Darth name because he was Darth Tyrannus, right? But he's going to take a Count name, all right. Instead of a lightsaber sword, he's going to use a lightsaber spear. And not just any spear. He's going to use a Naginata. Look that up if you don't know what it is. And he is not going to wear that fucking mask, but he is going to keep like that scarf over the bottom of his mouth. He's going to keep the scarf. And he is going to fly. So there's no need for him to be a pilot. He can fly. Boom. That's how you make an original character. And you can use that, by the way, because I don't write Star Wars fan fiction.
Usually for inspiration, I just look at my friends. I consider what I hate the most about them, what I like most about them, and just bring it together and very exaggerate some of their qualities. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. I got another $2 super chat here from Marlon Mancia. Promise Neverland is a better Death Note. Why does that sound? Promise Never. That sounds so familiar.
The Promised Neverland.
Yeah. What is that?
It's a Shonen Jump series. I still haven't looked into it, not because I don't care, but it's just I believe when it came out, I was already 21 or 22.
It sounds familiar. I've heard.
Actually, no, it definitely came out way before I was 21. Wait. I know it's about orphans.
It sounds from. Oh, wait a minute. I think I've seen that.
It's It's been on Toonami before.
Yeah, I saw an episode of it. I saw an episode of it. Yeah, yeah. Um, it was. I mean, it was an episode somewhere in the middle of its syndication. I did like. It was intriguing. Definitely. I know that because I had heard there's a light Yagami esque character in that show, and I've seen that character, and I can see why people make that comparison. Um, so yeah, yeah, I have seen that. I have seen an episode of that before. Yeah. And for the record, Brian, yes, I am looking at the Facebook Live chat because both of the comments are in StreamYard's comment stream. I'm just working my way through them, baby. Be patient. Trust the process. We will get there. Unless there are some that aren't popping up in here. Because I'm seeing my man Josh's comments. I'm seeing your comments. I'm seeing them. I'm seeing them.
Okay, The Promised Neverland began serialization in August 1st, 2016.
Yeah.
So it's a relatively new series.
I don't get this one. What is this? Hey Larry, which name sounds better to you, the J-verse or Jexter James?
I think earlier you said something about making a second account.
Oh, this is supposed to be for a new YouTube. I mean, I might do Jexter James because J-verse, I feel like I've heard that before. So yeah. Okay. Here's another one from KMJ. That's what I'm start calling. Oh, call your channel KMJ. I just came up with that because I was like, I'm tired of saying Keyblade Master Jesse. KMJ. Anyway, Larry, have you seen Sonic the movie? And if so, did you like it? I have not seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet. I was listening to a review of it earlier, though. I kind of fell asleep on the review. Not that the review was boring. Okay, for the record, the review was not boring. I had just got home from the gym. I had just got out the shower. I was tired as hell, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to live stream right now if I don't take a quick nap. So I had to take a nap. The review was not boring, though the audio was kind of low on it. So yeah. Let's see. That was a response from an earlier discussion. Okay, some people are talking about. Oh wait, I think I just jumped. In the comments. Let's see, where was I? I was right before all the threes. Or maybe I was not. Oh no. Oh no, I lost my place. Damn you, StreamYard! Let's see. Okay, oh, here we go. Now I found it. Ooh, I like this one. Ferguson the Great. What's your favorite best Tarantino films? My favorite Tarantino film is probably Pulp Fiction. Django is a very close second. Those are my two favorite ones. And Kill Bill Volume 2 would be probably my third. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Do we have? I know I'm gonna be coming up on some. Oh, what's up, Misty? 306. What's happening? Okay, all right, Brian. What is it that you're trying to tell me? Not seeing my comments until well after what I'm responding to is going to leave you super confused. All right, Brian. Whatever your question is, put it in one comment, and then I will get to it. Or message me on Facebook. We're Facebook friends. Message me on Facebook if you have not already done so. I'm checking my Facebook now. Okay, you haven't done so yet. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Maniac Madness, did you see the last Star Wars movie, Larry? No, I did not. I passed on that. As I mentioned before, 7, 8, and 9 are trash. I don't do those. I don't do those. This one from Joshua. Miss you, buddy. Good to see you're still doing what you love. Trying, man. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. It's hard out here for a pimp when you try and get the money for the rent. Because the Cadillac gas money is spent. Well, I have a whole bunch of bitches jumping ship. Fear or hate knows what's up. He knows what's up. Checkers, baby. Marlon, the nerve of you, sir.
Do we have a Checkers in San Antonio?
We do not, and it's a goddamn shame. It's a crying shame. But whenever I go back to Louisiana, first thing I do is hit up Checkers.
Wait, Larry, this is super important considering that you're from Louisiana. So, between Whataburger or In-N-Out?
But they're both foreign. Whataburger is from Corpus. In-N-Out is from California.
That don't matter. Corpus is still Texas, baby.
Okay, well, one's from Texas and one's from California.
I know, but there's a lot of different people I know that come from out of state that they love In-N-Out. They could be from New York, they could be from Oregon, they could be from, I don't know, Illinois.
Okay. I see what you're doing. I'm gonna say Whataburger
Respectable.
for all the wrong reasons.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I had Whataburger last night, and I'm gonna tell you something, bro. People wonder why. You know what? And I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna sound pretentious and capricious when I say it, but I feel like it needs to be said. They wonder why we have an overweight problem in Texas. Have you seen the portions that Whataburger gives you?
Yes.
It's ridiculous, bro.
No, I know.
It is unheard.
One sandwich is like $11, dude. That's why I'm just like, holy shit.
Dude. I asked, they messed up my order last night. I specifically asked for a Whataburger Junior. They gave me a Whataburger. The fucking sandwich was bigger than my hand.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, they gave me a Whataburger. I wanted a Whataburger Junior because their portions are ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. It's, dude, the law. Y'all think of y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, little children, dogs and cats. This is a medium.
32 ounces.
Look at it. Well, let me not show the damn logo because I don't want to get hit with fucking trademark. This is a medium. Look at this. Hang on. I gotta put me on the full screen. I gotta put me on the full screen so people can see. Look at this.
32 ounces.
This is a medium. Why?
Sweet tea, baby.
This was root beer. Why? Look at it. Y'all got eyes? Let me move the comments. So hang on. Let me put the banner down so y'all can see the madness. Look at this. Look at this. It's huge.
And shout out to Maniac Madness 11. What a cup! Like,
It's huge. It is a good thing and a bad thing from Whataburger. You gonna get your money's worth, dude. You know how much a medium fucking Whataburger? Because they gave me a Whataburger instead of a Whataburger Junior, but it was a double meat with cheese, fries, and this big ass. Dude, you know how much it
no,
cost?
no, 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 no. It's double meat, cheese, fully loaded with the veggies. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
the only thing I didn't put on it was the onions. Everything else came. Lettuce, pickles, tomato. They put like 3 fucking tomatoes on the motherfucker. Dude, you know how much, bro?
$8.50.
8 on the cent. On the cent.
I know you act like I
850.
ain't been there just last week. Like,
850 on the cent, bruh. Nah, man. Look. All right. In all honesty, though, in all seriousness, yeah. I would say Whataburger, just because the portions are so big. Like you do get your money's worth. Um.
no, I was talking about taste for it too, because I've gone to In and Out. Fries ain't that good. The sandwich ain't that good. Burger Boy does it a lot better than In and Out.
So I've only been to In and Out like twice. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Um.
The shakes are better. I'll give them that.
For In and Out, okay.
Yeah,
So because I don't think I've had one of their shakes. Because I gave Whataburger the edge. The main reason I gave Whataburger the edge, portion and the shakes. But if you telling me In and Out got better shakes, nah, I'm gonna have to go back and reevaluate this.
yeah, they have better shakes in terms of like quality and taste. Like you get a Whataburger shake, and it's a shake in the sense that you're drinking it through a straw, but you're not like on the struggle. You know what I mean? You know, like the good shake is that one that like they give it to you, and you got to wait 10 minutes before you can actually do something with it.
Like the Sinbad joke, he was like, oh no, you didn't get a real McDonald's shake. It's like because what did he say? He said uh it was about the fucking straw. What did Sinbad say? That old fucking joke when he was like, you try sucking that shit through the straw.
I can't remember. All I know is for the first 10 minutes when you get that shake, it could be a weapon. Like you could run up and some blunt force trauma just
All right, let's see. Let's see. Somebody said I should do a list of a fast food list. I guess I could. I guess I could.
oh, that one's easy. You just go to tierlist.com, find the tier list, make it easy 10-minute video. Give a brief explanation why something's S tier, A tier, B tier, C. As long as you have the respect to put Chick-fil-A right there at S rank, that's all that matters.
I don't need a
Larry,
Chick-fil-A, dude.
you live in Texas now.
Yeah.
There's several things that you have almost no say in by living in. Number one, Chick-fil-A is the godsend. Number two, Bill Miller's is so barbecue because I've been to North Carolina. Unfortunately, they got us beat. Three, Big Red is the best soda you've ever had in your life.
What the fuck is up with y'all in that Big Red, bro?
Disrespect.
Y'all swear by that shit. And I seen y'all motherfuckers drink that shit like water, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, I will say that is something authentic to fucking y'all get down on that Big Red, boy.
Larry, I went to Puerto Rico for 2 weeks to visit family. We were at a wedding, all that good stuff. That was the first time I found out that Big Red was like a Texas only thing. I was
But you
so
weren't even on the
surprised.
mainland anymore, though.
No. I was looking in North Carolina, like, yo, how come
Oh,
this
okay,
wasn't in
okay.
any like they were looking at me like, what the hell is Big Red? The gum? And I was like, no, not like this. So deprived for 2 weeks. I don't even understand. When we got back into San Antonio, I'm looking at the vending machine in the airport. It says it's $3.50 for a Big Red for the 20 ounce, and I was like, that's completely worth it. I don't even care that the gas station down the way. I didn't understand. In 10 minutes, I can get to a gas station and get that same bottle for $1.07. It was like, no, I need this now. It's been 2 weeks, deprived.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Uh, that's crazy. All right. So this one is from Nova 4. I know my Roman numerals. And it says, are you a fan of Harry Potter? Do you think Dumbledore saw the future in some way, shape, or form? He seems to have always been on top of every situation. Yes, and yes. Yes. I think yeah, Dumbledore probably did have some clairvoyancy. Um it's the only way, because if you go back and you look at like his plan with Snape, that could only have worked. He acted in exactly the way that he knew would only work. I think that was only possible because he knew what would happen beforehand. If that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? His plan was what it was because that was the only way to achieve that objective. And I think he knew that. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm a Harry Potter fan. Let's see. Okay, now we're going through all the threes. Um, oh, here we go. Larry, have you played Jedi Fallen Order yet? It's pretty good game. I have not played it yet. It is on the list for Let's Plays. Um, because what had happened, I'm gonna tell you what had happened. Let me tell you what had happened. See, what had happened was, um, right around the time I had just started the streams on Twitch, my brother-in-law bought that game, and I saw him play the final mission, and I was commentating on that while he was playing it, and it was pretty funny. It was fucking hilarious, and we was cracking up. And he made the comment. He was like, "Dude, you should totally do that for your Twitch channel, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, but then I'd have to go out and buy the game or whatever." He was like, "Yeah," but he was like, "But dude, those last 5 minutes was hilarious." I said, "Yeah, that was some funny shit." It was really funny. For those of y'all who know how that game ends, dude, I had a ball with the last like 5 minutes, man. It was funny. It was really funny. It was really really funny. It is on the list of games for me to stream on Twitch. It's on the list. That Kingdom Hearts 3, both of those are on the short list, so it's possible.
I don't know if you want to do Kingdom Hearts 3. That's a lot of play.
Well, I wouldn't do the whole game. I would do like a month's worth, and then switch, and then come back, and then switch.
No, I'm just saying you're gonna be on Kingdom Hearts 3 for a while.
Probably
It's like cutscenes alone, that shit's like 12 hours.
the game.
No, just the cutscenes.
That's about yeah. That's about right. That's about right. That's yeah.
No.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I expected, is what I mean. I'm not saying it's right that it's like that in the game. I'm saying that's what I expected.
No, not me. When I buy a game, I'm trying to sit there and actually like play the entire thing. I'm not trying to get an interactive movie.
Uh, oh yeah, I got you. Okay. Huh. Okay. This was asked earlier. How serious you think the coronavirus will become on a global level? I honestly can't say. I honestly can't say. Um, yeah, I can't say. I will say though, I don't think um I think it will become better before it gets worse. I'm gonna put it like that.
Do you want to hear my tinfoil hat theory?
Go ahead.
So as we know, China's had this like one child only thing for a long time, and the majority of families have decided that they want an heir of some kind, so they take a boy. So we have a whole lot of boys going on in China that there's nothing for them to do. There's no women to consummate with, so they go to Korea, they go to Japan, they try and go elsewhere to find a wife, but instead of coming back to China, they end up leaving.
Uh-huh.
So big brain tinfoil theory. China makes the disease, release the disease, try to cleanse off half the population, i.e., half the boys. Bam. Get rid of the policy. China can build again.
So you think it was done to as population control?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you what my thought is on that. Whether or not government had anything to do with that, so far as I'm concerned, is irrelevant. You want to know why? Because nature would have taken care of that. Nature would have done that. If it wasn't the coronavirus, it would have been something. So, yeah.
True, but there's nothing malicious about nature.
Right. Right. But what I'm saying is, well, I don't necessarily think that's malicious either. Not necessarily.
To say our state is beginning to fail, how can we get this done? It's pretty malicious. But to answer Anime Rick, the fluffy reviewer, I've played plenty of RPGs, but 14 hours of cutscenes that are non-skippable is unacceptable.
I think that's average. I think it is. I think that's like average numbers. Or it's on the tail, it's on the tail end on the long side of the average, but I think that's average, man. I think that's average.
Let me just go ahead and look this up really quickly. What's another game I played?
Ooh, is that yep, that's my jam. That's my jam.
So Golden Sun has an hour and 40 minutes of cutscenes.
You know what? Hang on a sec. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I got to do something real quick. Although I shouldn't, but I will. Because I'm a nice guy. I shouldn't, but I will. Because I'm a nice guy. I'll explain when he gets in the chat. I'll explain when he gets in the chat. We got another guest coming on shortly. Oh, so Brian sent me this man. Okay, Brian, if you still watching, man, we going Brian. I was about to just bring you in, bro, but fuck it, Brian. If you're online and you got a camera and a microphone, dude, hop in. I'm gonna bring you in, bro, cause we haven't talked since UL, bro. Let me know, Brian, if you watching. Let me know. I'll drop you. Yeah, you online right now. You online right now. Brian, I'm gonna send you the link. Come join. Cause we ain't talked in forever. Forever. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Back to the questions. All right. This one's from Realm of Chaos. They are making a prequel to the prequels. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Can't remember if you answered this last stream. Did you read the Death Note one shot? I I did not read it. I skimmed it. I did not read it. I will be reading it soon, and I will be reviewing it on the channel. That is going to happen.
I didn't know there was a Death Note one shot. What's it about?
I'm not telling you. You're gonna have to. Hey, is it still free though? Hey, in the chat, let me know. Is it still free? Because it was free on Viz's website. Is it still free to read? It was free. Which I thought was really, really cool that it was free to read. I'm on the website now. I don't see. Wait, did I bookmark it? Maybe I bookmarked it. Please tell me I bookmarked it. I did not bookmark it. Shenanigans.
Also, chat. I'm doing soft Googles, guys. All the games I've played is between like 40 minutes to 2 hours of cutscenes. That is still highly unacceptable to have 10 hours of cutscenes.
Dang. Oh, yes. Yes. Nope. It's not free to read anymore. Dang. I should have read it when I had the chance. It's not free to read anymore. Okay. Damn it. I'm mad. All right. Oh, okay. Here we go. Dr. Slump, I noticed that Makoto Shishio wasn't in your top 5 villains and anti-heroes. Could you elaborate on why that is? I thought I did in the video. Shishio wasn't on my list because I didn't think my list was based off of the characters I thought were the best villains, and he wasn't. I didn't think he was any better of a villain than any of the 5 that were on the list. So he's only on the list because it was only 5. If it was 10, he'd be on the list. Okay. All right. My man Brian just got back to me. Let's see. Wait. Damn. Hang on. Right after I made, but it was 10 minutes later what you said that I was responding to. So that's when I made the later comment saying that by the time you got to the comments, they would no longer make sense. Oh, okay. I understand now because I'm because it's the delay. Right. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see. Any more questions? Dang, and it just jumped back. It refreshed again. So let me backtrack a little bit because I know I'm close to catching up.
While you try to find that, okay, I found one big sinner. So Gravity Rush has 3 hours of cutscenes. So that one's pretty egregious compared to the rest of the games that I've played. But that includes like all the DLC, etc. And there was a lot of DLC in Gravity Rush.
Yo, what's happening, Half Hope?
Yo, what up? What's up, man? What's up?
Are you just now tuning in?
Oh no, I was sort of tuned in, and then I sort of like went to bed, but then I then got awakened up.
Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. Because your mic kind of zoom.
Oh, oops.
Can you hear me? Am I coming through?
Yeah. I think you just were just like buffering for a second.
Yeah, I was wondering if you tuned in at the start because I announced at the start that with this stream, the guest spots were going to patrons $10 or higher.
Oh, okay. Oh, so yeah. I didn't see it. I didn't know. Oh, okay.
I will make this one exception because you have supported the channel in the past.
Okay.
Before Patreon. So I will make this one exception.
Okay. So moving forward, like when the streams are happening, it's the $10 or higher thing.
Yes. But the next stream in March, I will open that up to everybody because that's going to sort of kind of be like it's not the official anniversary, but it'll be like a sort of like an unofficial anniversary because next month all of my $1 patrons will have reached $10 if they stayed on for 10 months.
Oh yeah.
So I'll be doing that as kind of like a special like thank you for the $1 and the $5 patrons. The ones who have stayed on for for the whole 10 months, they'll get an invite for the next one.
Okay.
But after that, $10 or up or more.
Okay, that's fair. That's cool. All right.
And just for everybody watching, remember $10 also include access to the OAW Vault, that collection, and it includes access to any and all Patreon exclusive content. And it's just $10. The Whataburger meal we mentioned earlier was $8.50. So for $1.50 more than this big ass drink, you can get access to all that good stuff and get a guest spot right here on the live stream.
Cool.
To really quick go back to the Whataburger thing.
What's up?
I don't think they give you as much fries as other places though.
Yeah, that's true.
So they put more portion into the actual sandwich, the reason you get in the thing, than the actual like side of it. Because other places just give you hella sides.
Yeah, my fries was cold last night, dude. I was mad as hell.
Oh shit.
I was mad, boy.
No, but that's a problem with Whataburger in general because they have the skinny cut fries, so they lose heat real quick.
I was so yeah, but I don't like thick fries.
Nah, that's the only reason I go to Bill Miller.
That's not fries. That's wedges.
I love that. Nah, they call them fries too, man.
No, those are wedges.
That's not a wedge, bro. Jack in the Box got wedges.
Them big ass.
He got wedges. Like those are.
Help me out. Hey, Carlos, help me out with this one. Do you think Suzaku should have made a comeback for the Dark Tournament? He had some of the most versatile moves in the series. Suzaku, the Four Saint Beast Suzaku?
No, I couldn't tell you. I barely remember names.
I think they talking about the four. Didn't he die? Didn't Yusuke kill him?
Is this my guy with the pink hair or?
No, Suzaku was blonde. No, that's Suzuka, the beautiful Suzuka. Well, no, he was blonde too because when he was dressed, yeah, that was just a clown thing.
Oh, this guy. Okay, hold on. Wait, isn't he after the Dark Tournament?
Who?
Suzuka.
No, Suzuka, the beautiful Suzuka, is in the Dark Tournament. He was one of the team leaders. He was the team leaders for the team leader for the semis. He was on the same team as Shishi Wakamaru. But Suzaku was one of the Four Saint Beasts. He was the leader of the Four Saint Beasts. And I think he got killed, if memory serves.
I could have sworn he was before. Sorry, I could have sworn he was after the Dark Tournament.
Nah, Chapter Black is after the Dark Tournament. And then Saga of the Three Kings is after Chapter Black. Four Saint Beasts is right before the Dark. Well, it's before Tarukane's Stronghold, which is right before the Dark Tournament. All right, man. Let's get back to these questions because I feel like
he's not in the manga.
Who?
Suzaku. He's not in the manga. He's an anime character.
Which one?
The Crimson Sparrow, leader of the Fort Saint Beast.
Yes, he is. He is in the manga.
They're not showing him. They're not showing me a chapter debut. It's episode 19.
Dude, I have that manga. When he fights him.
Okay, no, here it is. Okay, he is in the manga. Okay, and he is killed in the manga and anime.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like he wouldn't have made it to the Dark Tournament. He was dead. All right. So next one. It's starting to get late here, man. I might have to go see about getting me a drink. Oh, here's one from Misty 306. Your thoughts on the upcoming generation of gaming consoles? Oh, Brian finally jumped in. All right, real quick. Hang on. Let me get a hold of Brian real quick. Real quick. I'm going to put this up. Brian.
Hey.
What's happening?
Not much. I'm actually also about to. I don't know if you remember my two roommates. Go hang out with them for a bit because Cameron's about to move.
Wait, which two roommates?
Pretty much the two that I always had when you were the room assistant, dorm assistant, or whatever.
Oh man, dang! I'm trying to remember who your roommates were.
Cameron and Brandon.
I'm trying to get faces now. I'm trying to visualize faces. Okay. All right, Brian. What was your question that I kept missing? Apparently.
Oh no, it weren't even really questions. I was just like responding to shit you were saying. As you were saying it, and then you didn't see it until you got to it later.
Oh, yeah.
Because you had a thing of talking about you love all three of the Godfather films. Even the third one. I said, oh yeah. It's one when you like something so much that even like the lesser stuff is still good to you. And so that was the comment you pulled up. You just kind of looked at it and went,
"Oh, I got you now. I get you now. Yeah. Which I mean, like I said, Godfather 3 is still a good movie, but yes, compared to the first two, it is the lesser of the three. Yes.
Yeah. For me, I like crab meat enough that hell, I'll take imitation crab. It's close enough. It reminds me of it from time to time.
Oh no. We don't do that.
But I like it enough. The stuff that is close enough for me. If I'm without the real thing.
Imitation crab. That's like eating imitation shrimp.
Oh, but that doesn't even match the texture on that though.
They try.
Dude,
I think I had imitation shrimp once.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I hope it isn't anymore. That was a while ago. I hope it's not a thing anymore.
I'm Chick-fil-A. I'm like, come on, you got to know Stevens back here in Lafayette.
Steven.
Stevens, like that. It's just this little place on the corner of like Cameron and Pierce.
Okay.
Great chicken tenders and seafood. Just yeah, not a whole lot of people know, but I thought you would have been one of the ones that had figured that out.
Okay. I might have to check that out next time I'm down there. I'll probably be back down there. Hell, man. I could be there as early as April. Possibly June, but definitely October. Because I always go back to visit for October. So
So,
yeah.
so about the range of like when the cable guy is going to get there.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere from April to October. Just be ready for me anytime.
Yeah, exactly, right. Exactly, but we have to have someone has to be at the house in order to service the place, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just got to
Yeah.
babysit.
Cool. All right. Well, Brian, thanks for popping in, man. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pop you out just because I'm getting a loop on your audio. I'm getting feedback.
Okay, cool.
Probably from the speaker, but thanks for
Yeah,
hopping in.
I'm just using the phone. I'm in my car right now. I wasn't expecting this.
I got you. But it's great hearing from you, man. Hit me up on Facebook, yo.
Will do.
All right. Take it easy. Alrighty, so back. You know what? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. So I got Misty's question right here. It's not going anywhere. I'm coming right back to it. That's why I have it selected. I am going to go grab me something to drink real quick. I will let the gentleman have the stream. Keep in mind, I am archiving this. So if you say anything, Carlos,
You were the one who actively uses gamer language. I have done nothing. I haven't cussed one time.
I'm looking at you, sir. But I will know. I know all. I see all.
Okay, chat. I'm in control now. This is my ship. So go ahead, chat. What y'all want? I'm looking. I'm paying attention. Anything y'all want to know?
If I come back and the chat is full of dildo talk and bottle rockets, I don't know, whatever y'all kids talk about. Fortnite. If there's a Fortnite debate going on in the comments,
I don't play that.
All right, be right back.
Chat, y'all want to talk about RPGs, man? I'm paying attention. I'm listening. What's going on?
Yeah, man, look, man, I'm up for anything. Why? What are your thoughts on the upcoming consoles? Because I have my thoughts on the upcoming generation of consoles, man. But why? What are your thoughts on it?
Oh, we'll wait for that one for when Larry comes back because
okay.
I'm so super fine right now with what we have currently, just the PS4 and the Switch that I'm just. Because I don't know what's going on with the Xbox situation.
Oh, no, I mean, like, basically, I've got an Xbox One and a PS4. I don't have the Switch, but people have told me that like the Switch is really amazing. But I think there's like the last great kind of console era was probably like basically the last great really good console was the 360. You know, for me the PS3 was trash. It had like maybe 3 or 4 good games, but it was overpriced and it was pretty much trash.
The
and it just wasn't as good as the PS2.
The PS2 and Wii era is probably like the best era of gaming that I've seen.
Oh yeah, probably no. I mean, yeah, like for me, hands down, PS2 is still the greatest console of all time. Easily.
Until I found PC Master Race, but that's not technically a gaming console. So I'm assuming we're like excluding PC Master.
Oh no, I mean, for me, I think when I think console, I do think like like obviously PlayStation, Xbox, because like most people are now moving over to PCs because they're like, look, man, if you build your computer and you have the right kind of essentials, like some of my friends do, the graphics you're getting out better than PS4 Pro and Xbox Scorpion and all that kind of stuff. But it's like the games just aren't there anymore. That's the issue. These guys are putting so much money into creating these entertainment things that the games are not compelling. It's just Call of Duty 7 with just the same regurgitated crap. There is no invention or creativity that you saw like on the PS2 or the 360.
I think that actually goes into a whole nother debate of like, no one's actually trying to make a game anymore. Like they're not interested in gameplay of it.
No.
And the way that I bolster this is if you look at something like Fire Emblem, when Fire Emblem New Fates came out, I think it was the one with Lucina, that game sold really, really well. Super well. But the game sold off of the fact that it's been publicized and pushed through other series such as Smash, etc. And Nintendo like really trying to push the series out. Games sold super well. Games did great. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, I love these mechanics. Oh my god, I love the action. Oh my god, I love the fighting." The next game came out, and it was a remaster of like their third game ever made. But they took out one mechanic in the entire game, which was you couldn't make your waifus anymore. That game didn't sell whatsoever. The next game comes out, they bring back the waifu mechanic in full force. And that game sold harder than the one two prior. You know what I mean? That had the waifu mechanic. And I'm sitting there like, do these people actually care about the fighting mechanic then of the Fire Emblem games if that was present in all three games, but the only one that sells is the one that has the waifu mechanic?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a bit similar to like Halo, because like in like Halo 2 online was one of the biggest things in gaming, and they had so when you had Halo 2, there was this thing called what was it called? Clans. You could have clans. We could create like your own group and stuff, and inexplicably these dudes decided to remove clans. And we're like, wait, why would you remove such an amazing feature that was such a great grouping feature? And I think once they did that, yeah, it still sold, but like a lot of people sort of pulled away from it because clans was such a great selling feature. And I think it pretty much is to the point that you said, these guys are not game oriented, they are console oriented. They're like, we are selling entertainment machines. We're not actually selling a machine with a video game. So with these new consoles coming through, it's about, hey man, we want you to spend like £600 on this crazy console that can do all this kind of stuff. But it's like, wait a minute, what about the games? Because back in the day, you'd be like, oh my gosh, I want to play this game, I want to play that game, I want to play this game. But there's such a lack of creativity. It's just the console plus GTA 8, Metal Gear Solid 10, and that's it. You know, nothing new. There are no ideas or no inventions. It's just conveyor belts. You know, let's just sell this. Like this, just a business. Like insult Nintendo all you want and everything. Even if they may not have the same level of graphics as PlayStation or Xbox, in terms of creativity, those guys are still tops. You know, because at least these guys are trying to like, push things forward creatively. Yes, it's still Mario and Zelda, but they really say, oh wow, let's look at gaming in a whole different context and a whole different way, which is more so than what Sony and Microsoft are doing. So
have hope. You know where that creativity you're talking about is? Mobile and PC.
No, earlier we while you were gone getting food, we said that if you exclude PC, because PC out here master race, you know what I mean? So we're talking purely on just
the consoles.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where all of that creativity you talk about that isn't with the consoles anymore. That's where it went. It went to mobile and it went to PC.
I don't believe that for mobile, only because most mobile models are just gotchas. That's it.
Wait, I mean, but have you guys played this game called Limbo?
No.
I think I heard of it. I've heard of it.
You see, like I think you do get the creativity from indie developers. So obviously these indie developers who obviously make these mobile games and stuff, you do get some nice gems from these indie games, but it's like the guys like, I mean, EA are the worst because EA, for me, they ruined Mass Effect. They destroyed the Mass Effect series, you know. So guys like EA, Activision, all these dudes, these AAA dudes, all they care about is let's just sell. We don't care about creativity, integrity, or anything. Let's just sell, and that's it. So, nah, man, screw EA, man.
Yeah, I can't say I blame you. I mean, I'm still getting my Madden, but I know what that is, you know.
Oh no, it's like
I signed up for that. Is what I'm saying. I signed.
Yeah,
up
I mean,
for that.
it's like when you look at FIFA, for instance, man, it's like they're running a scam. It's pretty much like gambling. So you have 10, 11-year-old kids who will always buy the FIFA game every year because look, football is the biggest sport in the world. But they have this thing called Ultimate Team, where you pretty much have to, where you sort of in a way go into paying money. So you
yeah,
can get
I don't play Ultimate Team. I don't play Ultimate Team
Yeah, I mean it's a
because
scam.
Madden has an Ultimate Team too. I don't play Ultimate Team.
Yeah.
I just play franchise mode, or whatever like the career mode is. Like Madden 20 had Face of the Franchise, which if you want to check out those gameplays, become a patron for just $1. You get access to those gameplays. But yeah, I just play for the career mode. That's it.
So for KJZ, DBZ 191, to answer, what movie or game do you guys enjoy that isn't what's called received positively by the majority?
Van Helsing.
Excluding Batman vs Superman for Carlos, God bless. What's called it's actually Gravity Rush, because Gravity Rush came out for the PSP way back when in the day, but it came out on the latter of its how do you call this, lifespan, I guess, of the PSP, because they discontinued the Vita
Shelf life.
life. So it came out on the ladder of the shelf life for the PSP Vita. So they ended up doing a remaster for the PS4. Gravity Rush 2 came out, and they're great games. They're fun, they're good, they're great, but they didn't sell nearly as well as Sony had liked. So something like 8 months ago, for Women's Month or Women's March or whatever the hell it was, Sony, of course, in full company shill tactics, was like, look at the women of Sony. And they presented like 13 different female characters, and they like didn't put Cat up there, which is super sad because there's a whole lot of story left over for a third game. The director of the game has talked about the fact that he has the third one written out already. He's just waiting for either the PS5 to happen or for Sony to greenlight it. So,
real quick before I jump on that question, because I do want to give my final thoughts on Misty's question here. So, like, thoughts on the next generation. They cost too much goddamn money. I think prediction, if you want some sale predictions, I think PlayStation is going to outsell Microsoft again, but I think the Switch is going to shit on both of them before before it's all said and done.
Oh, I got one for both of you, actually, real quick. Do you think the Switch is a part of the next generation?
It's so weird.
Yeah,
because I consider the Switch.
I don't think
consider the Switch the answer to the Xbox One and the PS4.
Yeah, I think that's the generation it actually belongs to, because
the Wii U was just the Wii, but like slightly upped.
Well, the Wii U was the Xbox One and the PS4. So then the Switch would be that with the Xbox One X and the 4 Pro.
Yes, but it's like how the PS2 had the PS2 and then it had the PS2 what is it? It's like the thinner one.
The Slim, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? The Slim didn't perform the same way as the what's called original PS2.
Well, of course not, because you're talking about like the last 5 years of its lifespan.
No, I know, but they put that out solely to push more games. You know what I mean? Push more sales. That's all it went out for. The Wii U was like an update for the Wii, purely so that they could answer to the Xbox One and the PS4, because the Switch wasn't coming out at the time. Because at the time, Nintendo was failing as a company, and they are just like almost abandoned consoles, and they were like, "We're going full mobile," because that was the 3DS hard push. You know
and the thing was, because with the Wii U, that tablet was a pilot device for what would eventually become the Switch. So yeah. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the next gen. They're going to be overpriced as hell. Chances are I'm probably not going to get another. I will say this. If I do get one of the next gens, it's probably going to be a PS5. It's probably going to be a PS5.
Oh, you know what? No, that's a way you can say it. Okay, so the Wii U and the Switch belong to the same generation, only because the Wii U was the beta version of the Switch. There you go.
Wait. Let me ask you guys though. So, if there are no games that you want on either the PS5 or the next Xbox, will you still buy the console?
No,
absolutely not.
No,
I've never gone day one to get a new console, because
me
no
neither.
one, except for the 3DS, because no one gave me incentive with launch titles as to why I would do it beyond just look at these other games you already have remastered. And I'm like, no, pimp, like what's coming with it? You know what I mean? Because you have to understand that when the what is it called? The PlayStation Pro?
The 4 Pro?
There you go. The 4 Pro, that was done 2 years ago. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, that was was it 18 or 17?
I don't know.
Yeah, the end of 17. It was the end of 17. Yeah.
Like
Yes.
that thing's been built. It's been done. It's been what's called what's the word I'm looking for? It's been finalized. And beta builds have been given out to other developers so that they can make their games ahead of time. You know what I mean? This
Wait a
isn't
minute.
something.
Wait, no, Carlos. The 4 Pro is the one that's out right now. The 5 is the one that's coming out later.
My apologies. The 5 has
Yeah.
been built 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, okay, sure. I know they took forever to decide on that fucking controller. I remember when that was happening, when they had all the different types of controllers, and I'm like, why are y'all doing that? Why are y'all overcomplicating this shit? Like, keep it simple, stupid. Like, what are y'all doing? Because they wanted to try out different controllers and all that shit. I was like, don't do that.
Let Nintendo fuck around with the controller.
Yeah,
People don't wanna
exactly,
play with that
exactly,
shit.
exactly.
Because more often than not, when it comes to Nintendo, that's going to be someone's first controller. If you get an Xbox or a PlayStation, that's not your first controller.
So, but yeah, so that's pretty much my thoughts on the next gen. Are there? Chances are I won't buy one probably for 3 to 5, damn near by the time the next one's getting ready to come out. Because even the Xbox One I have now, I didn't even buy that. That was a hand me down. I got that in 2018. So what? It had already been out for 5 years by the time I got that.
4 or 5.
Because it dropped in 2013. The
Fuck,
Xbox One.
Xbox One was 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Well, 7 years ago at the end of this year. So just over 6 years ago.
Just know I stood in line for that thing for like 3 hours. Not even for me to get it. My girl was getting it.
Well, nobody told you to stand out though.
Nah, pimp. You don't just let it go.
Actually, wait. Which games have you stood in line for to get like midnight release?
I've never have.
All right.
I mean, not for
Time to
me.
show power levels.
Not for me. When Halo 3 came out, I went to the midnight for that one because the guys in my dorm went. So I just went with them. But it wasn't for me. No, I never did midnight releases for games. I would do early morning releases. Shout out to my man Jacob. If he's watching the stream, if he's in the chat, me and my boy Jacob, we used to go hit up GameStop the morning that the new when Pokemon X and Alpha Sapphire, when those dropped, we went like the morning of, as soon as GameStop opened, first thing that morning to get them.
World of Warcraft: The Burning Crusade, World of Warcraft: Wrath of the Lich King, World of Warcraft: Cataclysm. Hold on, Larry. Smash Brawl, Smash Ultimate. Unfortunately, Smash Ultimate. No, the one before Smash Ultimate, Trash 4. So Trash 4, I went for that one as well. Games I went for midnight release. Every Smash game and Pokemon Sun and Moon, only because I hadn't played Pokemon since like Gen 4. And my cousin had me like hyped up.
Dude, have you played Gen 5? Black and White.
Oh yeah, dude, it's trash. But hold on. Wait, pimping. Yo, pimping. Hold on. But there's some good mods in it. Because you have to understand, I was in this weird like, because I didn't like Gen 4. I didn't like Gen 5. Gen 6 held the shit out of your hands. You know what I mean? But my cousin managed to because I didn't play them like in numerical order of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I started with 2. I went into 3, Master Race. I went back to 1 to replay 2 to become a speedrunner for 2. So I could play 5 into 6, back to 4, into 7, into 8, never did 9. Wait, which one is Sword and Shield? Is Sword and Shield 8 or is that 9? Chat, y'all are looking at me weird. Gen 5 story Other Wars.
I'm
Appalled?
I can't.
My man, I want you to name one starter from Gen 5 that you were like, yes, this is it. This is the generation.
Gen
None of those
5?
starters. Yeah, none of those starters got
Isn't
it
that
going for you, dude.
Oshawott?
Dog,
Dude,
Oshawott,
Samurott? Are you crazy?
he's ass.
Okay,
I looked at. Don't
okay,
mute my mic.
Carlos. I promise you, my Samurott would whoop your party's ass.
No,
I promise you, he would, bro. My
Scolipede
Samurott
would
was
take you down.
my Samurott was fucking off the chain, son.
Dog, don't get me wrong. Scolipede was dope. Haxorus was fantastic. Dilber's great. But those are like there's another dude who like he's got steel beams with him. He was also really good for the game. You know what I mean? And Joltik is the cutest thing that's ever been produced in that entire series. But the remainder of the game, it's not that good. They hold your hand through a lot of it. There's 4 or 3 different caves where you go in with a teammate who heals you up after every encounter, which is essentially just free XP. You never have to Pokemon Center. You don't have to be conservative with your moves. You don't even have to think about what you're doing. You just run it into them and get free XP.
Bruh, I promise you, dude. My Oshawott, well, I'm sorry, because I evolved. My Samurott would bust your ass.
No, he wouldn't.
I promise you.
I had a superior on my team.
Dude,
she would dust you.
Dude, I promise you, he would bust your ass. And I'm gonna tell you something else, Carlos. All right, see this right here?
My man, are you actually mad because I insulted one little otter?
Dude, Gen 5. I don't know what you smoking. Hey, whatever you smoking, give me some. I want some of. I want some.
Okay, we done here on
whatever you smoking is that good. Whatever you smoking is that good.
Oh wait, no, you up north. Never mind. So you're gonna want to make a right on Kulabra and Tezzle. You're gonna come on down Tezzle, right? Then you're gonna make a
You must have that Skywalker. You got that good, cause you smoke, dude. Gen 5 is probably arguably the best fucking Pokemon generation.
Absolutely not. It's between 2 or 3.
Next question. next question.
What makes you think Gen 5 is the best? Between story, PvP, etc. What is it for you that makes it the best?
It is the story. It's the story. It's the story. Best story. It actually has a story. Most Pokemon games don't have a story.
No, that's fine. If you're just talking purely story, fine. I'll concede that. I don't care.
But I mean,
I'm talking about
the fucking bulk of the game.
No, I'm talking about the mechanics of the game.
But the mechanics are the same.
Absolutely not. The mechanics on how you get from point A to point B to point C to point D, etc., like A through Z, are completely different between Gen 5 and other generations. Just because in Gen 1, it's literally left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Gen 2, left foot, right foot, left foot. Gen 3, left, right, except once you get to Gen 5, it really becomes, all right, left foot, grab onto this pole, I'm going to carry you 10 feet. Right foot, cool, I'm going to carry you 10 more
I don't know
feet.
what you're talking about, bro. You lost me. You lost me with your analogy.
Your scaling of progression is left foot, right foot until Generation 5, where they just gift you XP and Pokemon for free.
Do they?
Yes. In Gen 5, you come in and they just hand you off a free Pokemon.
Gen 5 is black and white, not X and Y.
No, I know. X and Y is more egregious about it, and that's where people have a problem with it.
X and Y is like you said. X and Y holds your hand.
No, I know X and Y does it egregiously, but it's
I don't know about Gen 5, dude. Because Gen 5, dude, I had trouble with Gen 5. Because Gen 5 was the first one since Gen 1 that was only Gen specific Pokemon. It was Gen exclusive. There was only Gen 5 Pokemon on that game until you get to the sequels. The sequels is when they incorporate Pokemon from the previous generations. So you have to learn all the new ones. I don't give a fuck what you say. If you telling me when you went up against old girl in that fucking theme park, that electric trainer, the fourth trainer, if you beat her on the first try, you're lying.
I did. I beat the shit out of her.
What were you rolling with? What was your party full of?
At this point, I know I had Dilber. I think he was an Excadrill at that point. So I have an Excadrill. I have a Scolipede. Scolipede, big dick, hard carried the entire run. Let me see. It took me like 3 tries. Nah, dude, I one shot that game. Like, plus you gotta understand, you're talking to a Pokemon speedrunner. You know what I mean? I'm a loser, so I think the only person who I wiped on / got surprised by a steamroll was the girl with the guitar. And that's just because I went in there half-baked thinking like, oh, she's just a third gym. It won't be that bad. I was wrong. So that's only because I didn't heal before I went into the fight.
Gotcha. I remember I didn't have trouble with old girl on Black 2, but that's beside the point.
That's a great point. Hold on. Jade the Lightseeker. Gen 5 had Audinos literally everywhere. The highest XP in the game. There's lucky eggs easy. You get the XP share within the second gym. You know what I mean? Every other game, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, you don't get the XP share until like the 6th gym. Gen 5, you have it by second gym. By Gen 6, it's literally just with you.
Yeah. At the start of the game, which I thought was weird. I also remember when XP share wasn't for the whole party.
Yes.
Gen 5 was
not for the whole party.
I remember XP share was only for the Pokemon that held the XP share.
Yeah.
I forget which gen they changed that.
I think it's 6 where they make it global.
No, it's with 5 too. I think. Oh wait, you know what? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it is. It is with 5.
7.
5
6 or 7.
5. No, with 5 it is the whole party. I think it's the whole party with 5. I forget when they changed it. I want to say it's the whole party with 5, but I could be wrong. It's been, dude. Dog. Somebody explain this one to me. All right, I'm gonna need y'all in the chat to help me out. Say, bro, why is it when I went back to go look for fucking Pokemon Black, right, on Amazon, why is $35?
Because Pokemon games are the same exact thing, so they don't lose as much. What's the word?
It is, but a brand new one is 40.
No, I know they don't lose. What's the term? Like if you look at Heart Gold, Soul Silver, that shit sells for $60.
Why?
Yeah. New and used.
Why?
Because they're one of the most beloved in the entire series, and they don't make them anymore. One of the most beloved. It's heralded as one of the best generations. And there's an exclusivity thing about it because less Heart Gold got made than Soul Silver, because the majority of people like Lugia for the for the Mon on the actual like sticker art.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, since they're both heralded as great games, since there's less of gold, it gets more. So Soul Silver would go for like 55 to Heart Gold 60.
All right. Let's get back on some of these questions, man. Just so you guys know, though, I do want to go ahead and let everybody know, everyone watching, we are, because it is coming up on 11 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, which means 1 hour remains for anybody who has any requests for the month of March. If you have a request for a video right here on the OAW Entertainment YouTube channel, guess what? You have 1 hour and 7 minutes to get that pledge in before March's requests are finalized. Because I know it takes a couple of days for Patreon to process the pledges, but in terms of like being able to submit a pledge after once the first hits, I think anyone that's submitted after the first applies to the new month, not the previous one. So if you guys, because the way I do the request is at the first, when everyone is charged, everyone who was charged on the first, those are the requests that get fulfilled that month, and that's how I do it. So if you got any requests for March, get them in now. You got an hour and 7 minutes. Hour and 6 minutes.
Okay, yeah. XP share in Generation 5 was still a held item in Gen 6, so X and
Is
Y.
when it applied to the whole party.
That's
Okay.
when it becomes a key item, and it's just a passive.
Yeah, because I remember in Gen 5, I used to do experience share and lucky egg.
Yeah.
That duo when I was training. And I would give experience share to my lowest Pokemon, and I would do lucky egg for the one I was training at the time. So that the one that I'm training at the time gets extra XP, and then the experience share takes a part of that and gives to the lower one. Yeah. All right. Back to some more questions. Man, I lost where I was, bro. I know I wasn't that far back though, because we were talking about the next gen games. All right. Oh, here we go. Ferguson the Great. Nas or Jay-Z? I'm gonna go with Nas.
100%.
Ooh, here we go. Larry, how important do you think it is to give your main character a standout design? Also, where do you start with basic character design? In terms of designing a character, I'm gonna be honest. Just do what looks cool. What you think looks cool. Yeah, just do what you think looks cool. And
within reason.
Well, here's the thing. That's why you have an editor. If your design looks goofy, get yourself an editor who will tell you to kind of pull back on some things. Or that editor might tell you you didn't go far enough. I wouldn't really worry that much about design per se until you have a solid foundation. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the early phases of crafting a story, don't worry about the design yet.
The design the story informs the design. So it depends what is your story and what is your character, because the character's look and his clothes should coincide with the story that you're trying to tell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the series that I'm working on, that I've been freaking working on since forever. My main character dresses totally different than how he was originally supposed to, because his outfit didn't fucking make sense in the story. And parts of it still don't make sense, but it looks cool. So I'm keeping it. Yeah, I'm keeping it. But yeah, don't consider this. Remember. If you're writing a story, especially if it's like if your story is meant to be something visual, meaning it's meant to be a comic, or it's meant to be, a cartoon, or it's meant to be a movie or something like that, keep this in mind. The story is the bones. All of that visual shit is the skin. And how is your body designed? Does your skin lie beneath your bones, or are your bones underneath? Get the bones first. Then get the bones. Then you build a skeleton. Then from the skeleton, you start to build flesh.
Basically, that is the beginning and end of Zack Snyder. Like, Snyder is all about visuals, no substance, no texture, nothing.
What's happening, Trent?
Yo.
What's going on, boys?
Chilling, big dog, chilling. How you hanging?
Pretty full right now. I just got back from doing some bar hopping with my friends,
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. Even though it's like only 20-some degrees here. It's I'm crazy like that. I'm crazy like that.
Mm-hmm. All righty, let's see. Let me get another question. Oh, this one comes from Anime Rick. What do you think about the trailer for the Candyman remake? I have not watched it yet. Believe it or not, I have not watched it yet. Is that another one we should watch while we on here? Is that another trailer we should watch while we on here?
Oh yeah. So I think if you do screen share, we can actually watch it.
Say who? Wait, say that again?
I think if you do the screen share thing, we can actually just watch it like now. If you use the screen share feature.
Yeah, but I think I'm probably gonna get fucking hit with copyright.
Really?
I think so. People in the chat were saying like, "Oh no, like not if you're like viewing a trailer or something." I'm like, I'm not convinced, man, because I've seen people get hit with copyright over the simplest shit. But I will. I'll think about it. I might put it on.
All right, Larry, I found my white too, man. Here we go. We got a Superior, an Excadrill, Scolipede, Jellicent, Braviary, and Haxorus.
That was your Gen 5 party?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you definitely getting your ass kicked.
How? Jellicent washes your stupid Saucerite, whatever it's called. Samurai.
All right.
Okay.
I don't get this comment. This is a medium. Why? Larry Williams 2020. I don't get it.
He's talking about the cup.
Oh yeah. See, man, that's what happens when you get to these comments so damn late, man. Let's see. Yes. Von Miller, yes. Okay, let's see. Going through some more. Hamana Jumri. Oh wait, no, that hasn't happened yet. They haven't postponed the Olympics yet.
Larry, do you remember what your Samurott even knew?
His moves?
Yeah.
Nah. Not specific. I know it was a combination. It wasn't all water.
Because one huge thing is that like Jellicent has water absorb, so you're not hitting into water. And then I think Samurott learns Mega Horn, but Jellicent is like resistant to it, so you're not doing that to me either.
I had a nice little combination. Worked with a little strategy I had going. But yeah, I don't remember offhand. Man, I'm going through all these comments. Damn it, I'm so far behind on these comments too. I don't want to miss any of them though. Okay, yeah, I do remember Carlos mentioning this one. What movie or game you guys enjoy but isn't received positively by the majority? So, like I said, movie-wise for me, Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale. That's not received well. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That one's not received well. I like both of those movies. Well, Godfather 3, right? That one's not received well. I'm trying to think about a video game though. What video game do I like that other people don't like? Well, according to Carlos, Pokemon Black.
I think the majority of Pokemon fans actually didn't like Generation 5 only because it was so hard stuck on, no, this is like the Gen 5 Pokemon. It wasn't until White 2, Black 2 that like more people came around to liking Generation 5. But then the PvP ended up devolving into just who can set weather harder, and that basically determined who won.
Who could what?
So in Generation 5, you had people abusing Rain Dance, Sunny Day, etc. Anyone who would come out with hidden abilities that were just here, Drizzle here. I can't remember the one for Sunny Day, but who can apply Sandstorm, etc., etc. That's what that generation was all about.
I just played, man. I just trained my Pokemon and kicked ass. That's all I did. That's all we did. My Black 2 party though, bro. Ooh, my Black 2 party. Ooh, that Black 2 party.
If you find that game, let me know, man. I'm telling you, my team would wash you.
Oh no, I sold my copy.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, I did that, dude. That was like way back in like 2012. Dude, it was a long time ago. No, I'd have to get a whole new copy and start a whole new game. But
let me tell you, man, if you really want to play Black like that, I have a free copy of Black right here you could have, because I ain't going to play that son bitch anytime soon.
But you'll lose your party.
Nah, because I got them on White too.
But it's not the same party. Because they have different yeah, it'd be different. It's different.
No, obviously, because you have to go catch them again, but
it's different, man. It's different. And besides,
man, I'm so confident.
If I took your copy of Black, you wouldn't get it back.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can have it.
Well, shit, then mail it to me.
Why am I gonna mail something when you live like 10 minutes away?
I don't live 10, nigga. You said collaborate. That's not 10 minutes from me.
Yeah, it is. We just gotta meet on Fredericksburg. That's it. Like, Fredericksburg, the Whataburger. Here you go. I'm gonna give you a junior, and then we bounce.
All right. We'll schedule the drop off for a later time.
Preferably during the day, man. We don't need a Hispanic handing something off to
right. Delivering the package. right, yeah. Because cops are racist out here.
Oh wow! So are the police like as bad out there as they are like in LA and stuff like that? Or
no.
I can't answer that. I don't live in LA. I just know this. I've never been stopped by a white officer. It's always another Hispanic, and they always have a fucking attitude.
Damn.
I always get stopped by white officers.
No, dude.
The only officers I've ever been stopped by a white officer.
The only time I've been stopped by a white officer, she was white, and then I've been stopped by 2 black officers. Both black officers, they were just like, "Sir, you were speeding." It was like, "My fault, man." It was like, "Hey, don't do it, man." And they let me go. White lady did the same thing to me. They were just, stop speeding. I was like, "Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am." Kept moving. The Hispanics, no, they were looking for like, "Why are you on this side of town?" I was like, "It's Kool-Aid, bro. What do you mean?" Like they're trying to find an issue with me doing something.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's because I have a Puerto Rican flag on my car, though.
Yeah, that might have something to do with it too. I gotta check something real quick.
Actually, I have a question for y'all real quick. Do you guys have this place called Insomnia Cookies where you live?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I take it it must be an Ohio thing. As of now, it's probably an Ohio thing. Because I got some, and they're so good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I got a 6-pack of cookies all to myself, and I really gotta stop eating them. But they're so damn good.
Oh man. Let me see. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Oh man, I'm starting to shut down, bro. I'm starting to shut down a little bit.
Any chance you could shut down that comics? I'm tired of all this hate for Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition.
Oh, you mean the one I have up?
Yeah. When I first saw that, man, I had a good laugh.
Don't be all sensitive. Oh, here's one from Vin Frost. Where do you rank Naraku among the anime, manga villains and antiheroes that you have seen? How would you compare his characterization to other villains / antiheroes he would be top 10. Probably closer to like 8, 9, something like that. Just more straightforward villain. Not too much nuance, but he's really, really good at being a straightforward traditional villain. He's really, really good at that. Especially in terms of being like a master manipulator. So yeah, he'd probably be like, if I was gonna put like, let's say I put Shishio at like 6, he'd probably be like 8. Probably.
Not to mention his interactions with Kikyo are always hilarious.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. What is the next? Did I jump ahead in the damn thing again? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Am I close to wait, am I close to the bottom? Oh, maybe. Possibly. Closer. Do.
Wait, actually, can I ask you guys something? Actually,
Yeah.
am I the only one who thinks that the notion of Batman fighting Superman is the dumbest thing ever?
If you look at it on the surface, yes.
Yes. It depends on what they're fighting for. Over. Why they're fighting is more important.
No, I mean, just like even the very thought of Batman trying to fight Superman, Batman who is just a white dude with a lot of cash against the guy who's pretty much a god. I just think that's so stupid, which is why I just like, ever since Frank Miller made Batman defeat Superman in Dark Knight Returns, you've seen Batman fans get very, very kind of heady and arrogant with regards to how powerful Batman is, when it's just like a white dude who dresses as a bat who's got some gadgets. This dude should not be in the same vicinity as Superman.
That is true. That is true. But he's also smarter than a lot of people, so.
Plus, he kind of made them what's called the God mortal, so that really helps.
Oh yeah, with the kryptonite. Yeah.
Mhm.
Real quick, I'll answer this. How do you feel about longer anime like the Big Three, Toriko? Is Toriko still going on?
No,
Okay.
they stopped in like 2014.
Yeah. To my knowledge, that's not even that long of a manga. And Hunter x Hunter, do you think the length of those series is problematic for their narratives? It can be, but that's not necessarily the case. It can be though. Because consider this. Has anyone ever said that about Detective Conan?
Yes.
They have?
Yes.
What about Hajime? What about
it's very much a known thing, really quick before we leave Detective Conan. It's very much a known thing that the mangaka for Detective Conan has the ending planned and it's in a safe in his house. And he's already said, I'm just going to milk this series until no one cares, and then I'll drop the ending.
What about Kenichi?
Well, that series was bad to begin with.
Oh damn! Well, tell me how you really feel. Hajime no Ippo.
There's moments of there's lower moments, but those moments also correlate with the mangaka's health. For instance, there was a good 2-3 years stint where we were getting like 13 pages, and that was a chapter every month.
Ugh.
There were several times we even got 6 pages, and that was a chapter. You know what I mean? And then we wouldn't see another chapter for 3 months, 4 months. But that had to do with the Nagaka's health instead of what was actually happening in the narrative. Now, if there are 2 fights that people contest are ass pulls, yes. But those happen in 2008, and the other one happens around the 2015 era.
Gotcha. There was something else I was about to. Anyway, so yeah, it can. I wouldn't necessarily say that like of course it will be though. All right. So what is next? Favorite horror video and why? Horror movie?
I think he probably thinks video game. I think.
Oh, favorite horror video game?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Left 4 Dead.
No, the multiplayer on that was so much fun.
Left 4
It's
Dead.
still fun. You just gotta mod that shit and go have it, man.
It is so much fun. So wait, like, what was that really big, scary villain that would come that really
The Tank?
Yeah. Oh my god. Like
I
me
was
and my
never
friends
scared
were
of the
like, damn it.
Tank. I was never scared of the Tank. I was always scared of the Witch.
I was scared of the
Oh
music
my
that
god,
came
the
with the
witch.
witch. And the
That
shriek.
was like, oh.
Yeah, the Witch was always the Tank. Like the Tank, I was like, man, I ain't worried about the Tank, but the Witch was a problem, boy.
See, this is how I knew the witch was a problem. The witch was the first time playing a video game where I was like, nah, I'm gonna need to turn this light on over here. Nope. Too spooky for me.
Yeah, nah. Left 4 Dead is my favorite horror game. I tell you what, man. I am becoming a fan of Dead by Daylight a lot. I like that game. Looks fucking cool. Need to get it. I need to play it. Looks fun.
I can't say
That's not
anything.
scary though.
I can't say anything on any of those because I'm a bitch when it comes to anything scary.
Ah.
Left 4 Dead's not that scary, man. Especially when you mod the game.
Oh yeah.
Like,
no, Left 4 Dead's the shit. I love that game.
What about the
like, one video game I wouldn't even come close to playing is Silent Hill, man. I was like,
oh yeah,
nah,
I remember playing those.
Nah, that's too
Dude,
much.
actually, I was never scared of Silent Hill. Dude, do you remember Twisted Metal Black?
I mean, I remember that I never played the game, but I knew of the game, but never played the game.
Yeah, I remember when I played Twisted Metal Black. That creeped the shit out of me. Yeah, just with like the backstories and everything. That was that I was more creeped out by that game than Silent Hill.
I think another issue I have is I get more scared during like bullet hells than I get scared during like horror type games. Like playing Silent Hill compared to something like playing Cuphead is a whole nother animal. You know what I mean? You're just sitting there getting shot at the entire time. You're just dodging frame perfect. You're just like, oh god, not here, fuck. Like that one scares me worse. But I think it's from like the anxiety of it instead of the like pure fear.
Did y'all see the trailer for Nemesis? For the Nemesis remake?
I have not.
Yeah. I'm still debating if I'm gonna get that or not.
Nemesis says in
Resident Evil 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The trailer dropped I think about a month ago. I saw it last week. I saw it last week. I'm still debating whether or not I would get that. Because I haven't played it, dude. Last time I played middle school? Yeah. Like, dude, it was shit. That was almost 20 years ago last time I played Nemesis. Yeah. Let's see. Going to some more of them questions. I feel like this is a loaded question. Why is Michael Corleone such a such a failure as a father/husband when Vito was successful? Because Vito was the fucking Dom, man.
Don Corleone.
Come on, man.
Don Corleone.
Come on, bro. Vito was because Vito fuck Don, man. Don game. What you know about that?
Also, like, I mean, like, Larry, actually, I agree with you with the whole Godfather 3 thing. If you just take Sofia Coppola's performance out of it, which was really awkward.
Okay, I'm punching in. That nigga lying. Let me tell you, Samurai was not shit.
That's right. He wasn't shit. Exactly. Thank you for proving my point.
Dog, stop. In order of tier, the worst one was the pig. The second one was the otter. Massive power gap between the. Okay, so we have third, second, massive power gap. Numero uno, the best starter, the snake. Like,
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
good.
I think my dog kind of fly.
dog. He has worse facial hair than a neckbeard.
I think
The shell on his head is trash. He can't
he
even
kinda
swear
fly.
optimally with the way that his body is shaped.
I think he kind of fly. And
He
I
doesn't
think
work as a
kinda
bruiser.
hating.
He doesn't even work as a tank. Like, what is he even gonna do competitively? Nothing.
I think you kind of
He maybe has Aqua Jet spam, but even then, there's a whole lot of mons better than him at Aqua Jet spam.
I think you kind of hate. Oh shit! Dude! I saw Hart Gold for 95. Oh my god!
The hell?
Damn!
Bruh.
90. The heck?
Come on,
Damn!
bro. Come on now.
That shit better be digitally remastered and for the Switch. Shit.
No, it's just the one for the DS.
God dang. Okay, so with that, okay, do me a favor. Somebody look this up for me because I've been waiting to find out what this is about. Somebody look up the Ocarina of Time port for the 3DS. Look that up for me. Let me know how much that's going for. Look that up for me.
Speaking of Pokemon, do any of y'all play Pokemon Go anymore?
I never played
$20.
Pokemon Go. Wait, how much?
$20.
Get the fuck out of here, for real.
$20.
$20.
Yes, that's the high price. Lowest price available is $10.99.
Damn shame.
Yeah, I used to play Pokemon Go, but I played it for like about 2 weeks, then stopped. So
That's a damn shame.
No,
Is that brand new?
Heart Gold, Soul Silver is not the same as Heart. It's not the same as Gold and Silver. They're completely different games. Same Pokemon, but they're completely different games.
Is that brand new for the Ocarina of Time?
Ocarina of Time. You're talking about the 3DS one, right?
Yep.
Brand new, $19.99.
$20. Psh, man, whatever. All right, fine, whatever.
You think Ocarina of Time is better than Heart Gold, Soul Silver?
No, I didn't say that. I just wanted to know what the value of it was because I have one mint condition. Mint condition is not even opened.
¿Por qué why?
Huh?
¿Por qué why?
Cause,
Why do you have it?
Because it was a gift.
Oh, okay.
And I never got around to playing it. And at this fucking point, I'm like, well, I might as well save it as a collectible. But you telling me it's only worth $20.
Yeah, because that's not the variation of the game that everyone would hold sacred. Like if you had an unopened version of the N64 version.
Well, of course.
There we go.
Well, of
There we go.
course. Of course.
That would be like you could easily sell that for like 100 or more, man. Now that would be pricey.
Ooh, this is a fun one. Should a person estrange themselves from a toxic family? Absolutely. What you waiting for?
Yes.
Why you taking so long? Go do it right now. Right goddamn now. Right now.
Quickness, motherfucker.
Yeah, N64 version
the
is
swiftness
$60.
of the quickness. Wait, what'd you say?
N64 version is $60.
Dude, but that fucking Heart Gold is still worth it.
Yeah, but you're also considering that like Pokemon is, I think, number 1 or number 2 in like best selling franchise of all time.
I'm gonna go get me a drink. Jesus, $95.
Give me that drink.
And he didn't even say if it was new for $95. He just said $95. Damn, bruh. So I ain't getting that game no time soon because it's too damn expensive.
No, I have it. You can play it. You ain't keeping it.
He said you ain't keeping it.
Oh, Larry left us again. All right, chat. What do y'all want? Any and everything. What did we do last time? I don't even remember.
Yeah,
We talked about why Gravity Rush was great. Let me see. What else did we miss out on?
Should see what this question is saying, man. Some guys talked about Matrix 4. Like, so any of you guys hyped for Matrix 4 or sort of not really feeling it? From Von Miller.
I haven't seen any of the Matrix movies.
What?
I've never seen any of the Matrix movies.
Oh my god, bro! Like Matrix, like that's like an essential. Like you literally have to see that film. It's one of the most essential films to watch. You've never seen a Matrix film?
No.
Wow. Matrix 1 now. Which one?
Oh no! I mean, like Matrix 1 and 2 for me are like classics. 3 and probably not, but 1 and 2. Like those are essential films, you know. Like Matrix 1 is one of them, probably one of the most like revolutionary films made in the history. In the history, like it is a essential film to watch. You have to see the film Matrix, man. Yeah.
It's a big for me. I'll think about it.
All right, gents, we are coming up on what will probably be the last half hour of the stream. I'm getting tired. So yeah, I want. Oh, don't start yawning, because it's contagious.
But Larry, I think you took off your headset before you heard me. I have Heart Gold and Soul Silver if you want to borrow one.
Yeah, but you can't let me keep it. So
damn.
Because I heard that part. I heard that part. You said you could play it. You can't keep it.
You can keep Soul Silver, but shit.
What's wrong with Soul Silver?
Because I have 2.
Oh. I thought something was wrong with Soul Silver. I'm like, what's wrong with Soul Silver?
No, because the thing that's crazy too is Soul Silver at the time cost like $50 at GameStop. But I just walked into a random pawn shop and they had the DS games there. So he had the DS games like on 3 different tiers. One for $5, one for $10, and one for $35. He had the Soul Silver for $35. Now already I know that Soul Silver was going for $50 at the time, so I was like, that's a $15 difference. I'm winning here. But I just straight up lied to the dude, and I was like, yo man, I got $10 cash on me, man. Can I just take that? And he's like, fuck it. He took my $10 and he gave me to me, and I was like, oh, $40 saving. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, dude, I missed the whole Soul Silver Heart Gold piece. Like I remember when it happened, but like I didn't have a 3DS back then. I didn't get my 3DS until after that. So I kind of missed that craze. Actually, what's funny enough, I bought it from one of my friends who bought his for Soul Silver and Heart Gold. And like after he was done with that game, he was like, "Yeah, I don't need it." So, yeah, he just sold it to me. I think I paid like $80 for it, or $85 for it, and it was only like a year old. So, and I still have it. It still works. Still works like a gem. But now they got all the big fucking ones with the big screens and all that shit, and I'm still rocking a Gen 1 3DS.
No, I was about to tell you, if you need to borrow a 3DS too, and I have like
No. I got plenty. I can go get another one.
And by the way, the reason why I got so much stuff is because my brother got into a situation where he was just trying to get some stuff shaken, get some stuff off. So he was like, "Oh man, fuck it, here, take all this," and he just never came back for it. And he's had the opportunity to pick all the stuff up. Like I've told him, like, "Hey, yo, you want this?" He's like, "No, fuck that shit." And I was like, "Okay, cool."
Yo, Half Hope, did you see this one?
Damn.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Obviously, one of my guys from it's weird how fans can cross pollinate. Yeah, from my football channel subs. What up, bro? Small world, yeah, small world.
I'm trying to see. Okay, here go one. Will you be watching the third season of Castlevania? I will. I tell you what though,
Oh Jesus!
I'm I got some trepidations about it. If that series is going in the direction I think it's going to be going, I'm not going to enjoy it, and I might end up dropping it mid-season. Tentatively, the plan is to watch it. Also, I will let you all know. I might as well just reveal this right now. Now seems as good as time as any to reveal it. I probably should have revealed it when we had more viewers on. Doesn't matter. Those of y'all who stuck around, y'all be the first to get in on it. I will be doing, for as long as I'm watching Castlevania, I'm going to be doing commentaries of each episode. So it'll be a stream. You guys can watch it alongside with me. Yeah, and that right now, tentatively, that will be every Friday. In March. But it will be Patreon exclusive. So yeah, that's gonna be a Patreon exclusive series. Hopefully I can get through the whole season, but depending on how bad it is.
You don't sound too optimistic, Larry.
I don't, dude, because I saw what they did with the second half of season 2, and I'm like, ooh. And then I was already like reading about some stuff with season 3, and I'm like, I'm probably not gonna like season 3. So
Y'all know fuck up.
So there's a good chance I'm probably gonna have to drop it after season, with this season, man. Thanks for season 1. It was great. Love season 1. And season 2 was meh, but yeah.
Also, I know I'm like probably 5 years late on this, but I'm just now starting to watch Arrow on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
You can stop with Arrow after season 4.
okay. Got you.
I mean, season 2 is the best 2 seasons. I know a lot of people like season 5. I don't know why. But
The Puerto Rican just said you can stop after season 4.
Yeah, Larry. It's good to see that you watched one of my favorite films of all time, Office Space. I'm not yet seen your review. I need to watch it, but yeah, Office Space is one of like my favorite films of all time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a good movie. It was requested by one of the patrons, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that'll be easy." I've seen that movie several times. It's a funny movie.
Oh shit, that reminds me. I gotta do my Larry. You're still doing my my Hancock review, right?
Yeah. Did you want to change it?
No. I was just asking. I forgot about it. So
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
yeah, cool.
It's Hancock, and the other one is
Kingsman.
Right.
Kingsman,
Yeah. So yeah, I'll do Hancock for this month. Kingsman will be for next month.
Cool.
Yeah. So for those of you all, if you have a movie review, guess what? I'll just let y'all know. Assuming, because Trent said he wants to, so assuming he stays on for next month as well. Carlos is a mainstay. My other one's a mainstay. There's only one spot left for that movie tier, for that blockbuster tier. So if you want to get in, you better fucking get in now, because I ain't opening motherfucker more than 4 people. Because there's only so many I can fucking do in a month. So yeah, if you want it, you better fucking get it in now. You got 27 minutes.
I'm just happy that Larry actually likes y'all's movies, unlike mine.
Wait, like which movies? Like which movies?
the workspace, etc.
Oh,
But
oh,
we sat there
Carlos,
hating.
Carlos, you don't know what my next movie review is. Oh, dude, the next one. The next two, actually. But the next one is, dude, the next, I'm a tease it. The next movie I'm reviewing is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Dun,
But
dun,
my-
dun.
Just type it in the chat real quick, because
I'll let y'all know. I'll type it in the private chat.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Spill
it
the
is
tea,
so
bro.
bad. It's so bad.
Spill the tea, bro.
oh,
Oh, really?
Oh, interesting. I haven't
Bro,
seen it.
bro, that's like one of
I
my
haven't
favorite
seen it.
movies. That's like one of my favorite movies ever.
Dude, it is so bad.
I
It
haven't
is
seen
so
it.
bad.
no, but that's one of those films that like it's like
Come on, bro. Come
what's
on.
the
Come
dude
on,
from
Larry.
National Treasure?
Come
Huh?
on.
What's the dude from National Treasure? What's his name?
Nick Cage.
Nick Cage? Yeah, Nicolas Cage. There you go. The other film, the Felons on the Airplane.
Con Air.
Connor, that movie is awful, and I love it. You know what I mean? It's like one of
Watch-
those movies, dude. Like
watch
you go
that.
into it knowing that it's a bad movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Well-
yeah, Malkovich
Well,
is so good in
dude,
that
dude,
movie.
all I'm saying is I saw that movie when it first came out on DVD, and I hated it then,
Damn.
and I hadn't watched it since. And I went back and watched it because it got requested on Patreon, and it was even worse than I remembered it because I was drunk when I watched it the first time. It was, dude, it's so bad. It was so bad. It took me a week to finish it because I had to stop it halfway, and it took me a whole nother week before I could come back to it and finish it. It's that bad.
I'm gonna have to talk about one scene off air, but I
It's
laugh
bad.
all the time about one
It's bad.
scene.
It's bad, dude. It's so bad. And then the movie that I'm doing after that one, it wasn't a bad movie, but it's not the type of movie I normally review.
You're talking about the one you tapped in the chat, right?
Huh?
No, that's the first one. He hasn't
Okay.
told.
No, I'm talking about the second one. The second one I have to review after this one is not one I normally review on the channel. It's very much like kind of out of my wheelhouse. I don't know if y'all seen that one.
I've not.
No, I've never heard of that.
Nope,
Okay.
never seen it.
Yeah, it's I usually don't do movies like that. I don't mind like psychological. I like psychological thrillers. I like horror, but this one is when you find out what it's really about, I'm like, that's not my bag. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I watched it. Fuck, I sat through it. Might as well.
Larry, I just don't understand how you cannot like that first movie that you typed in.
That's very easy.
Because it's the simplest shit I've ever seen. The concept doesn't make sense to me.
I think you accidentally just spat on your camera.
That's hilarious.
You nasty.
Yeah, the concept, dude, but it was perfect. It was like a perfect shot. Where the hell is my screen cloth? Thank you.
Yeah, that I can see. Yeah.
Is that on my
Let me
list?
ask you guys this though: like,
Yeah.
what film you guys have ever seen, ever? Like, worst film ever? If you pick one film, worst film you guys have ever seen, even in the live chat as well, the worst film you've ever seen.
The
That's
worst film I've ever seen, period.
Yeah,
What do you mean? Worse is in we know it's bad, but we watch it on purpose because it's bad, or worse is in it's so bad I'm never going back to it.
you know, worst as in it's so bad you're never going back. Like, it just was a horrible experience watching it.
I'd say for me it was that dumbass all female Ghostbusters that came out like 2-3 years ago
wow!
or whatever.
Why did
didn't
you
even
even
bother
opt into
watching
watching that?
Dude, it's so bad. It's so bad.
No.
And I'm not saying it's a hit on women or anything. I'm just saying it's bad. It's just a bad movie.
Worst I've ever seen, period. Oh
It's so
man.
bad.
Dang. That's hard.
That is.
That's tough. Worst I've ever seen.
I
Period.
mean, for me, it's a toss-up between Pearl Harbor and probably The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi is on the list. It is. Last Jedi is on the list. I just don't know if it's the absolute worst.
Actually, well, a close one. Transformers 2 is pretty bad.
Yeah, Transformers 2 is pretty bad.
I'll say Transformers 4 to me is the worst.
You got till 4. I stopped at 2, bro.
Yes,
4 was actually watchable.
No, it wasn't. That shit was ass.
Four was watchable for me. 4 was watchable for me.
Manic Madness, the last Terminator was garbage.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, but if you fuck up the Dinobots, I can't. We can't be cool.
Oh no. Bay is horrible, man. Bay is horrible. Dude, is horrible.
Fuck no.
You know what? The worst movie I've ever seen.
I mean, well, visually the Dinobots were cool, but that's.
Oh, I know this one. This is easy. Okay, no, Suicide Squad.
That was bad.
That's the worst film I've ever seen because I never wanted to go back, except for like 2 seconds of that movie. It seemed like a real, actual great movie for 2 seconds. The scene where Enchantress is actually summoned the first time, it was a completely different movie for 2 seconds, and then it just went right back to being a bad movie.
Oh wow, Dragon Ball Evolution was horrendous, man. That was a horror. Yeah, what's it called? Manic Madness, man. Yeah. The last one was terrible. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, dude, you want to know what? Okay, because I just remember this, dude. It was The Spirit.
Oh yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Let me get into my boyfriend bag. No, all the terrible movies I've seen with girls. No, oh my god. Sorority girls end up killing some dude because they killed a bitch back in the day. Oh my god. Of course, no. Hold on.
I mean, I never seen a Twilight movie from start to finish, so I can't include Twilight.
No, but I have. Oh my god.
Actually,
Now we reminiscing.
Actually wasn't that bad though. To me, anyway.
You know what? I'm gonna say The Spirit right now because I'd have to really think. I mean, dude, you talking about reopening some deep recesses of my brain, shit that I done put away for good reason. Yeah. Right now I'm gonna say The Spirit. Because Spirit was pretty bad.
Oh, okay, so what about this now? Biggest letdown you've ever had watching a film. So you were looking forward to seeing it.
Man of Steel.
Imagine being a contrarian. Like
Man of Steel.
Larry, let me tell you this because again, I'm not a huge Superman fan, but I remember watching the trailer saying, wait a minute, could this actually be a damn good Superman film?
I thought it was gonna be amazing.
Then that scene in Krypton, I was like, wait a minute, this intro looks pretty good. As soon as that intro finished and you now got to the story, one of the worst written, worst put together pieces of crap I've ever seen.
Imagine having a shit opinion. But Jennifer's Body, terrible movie. Sorority Row, terrible movie. Black Christmas, terrible movie.
Dude, but
Sisters of Death, terrible movie.
Hang on. Carlos.
Sir.
I'm pretty sure you're watching the remakes.
I'm not sure. I saw these movies. I'm talking about the one with Megan Fox for Jennifer's Body.
But you say like Sorority Row and Black Christmas. I'm pretty sure you're talking about the remakes.
I don't know.
I know you didn't see the originals. The originals are from like the 70s.
Oh, probably, sure. No, these movies are like late 2000s.
Yeah. You saw the remakes. Go check out the original Black Christmas. You might actually get a kick out of it. You might like it. Because dude, you know what's funny about that, dude? those movies, like in the 70s, dude, yes, they're schlocky, they're low budget as shit. But dude, there's like this weird, for lack of a better term, there's a funk with those movies that kind of make them fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? Those old like schlock slasher movies, there's a funk with those movies that kind of make them fucking cool. And then again, it depends on which fucking ones you're watching. Because dude, I'm gonna tell you this, bruh. The original Last House on the Left. Woo! Woo!
See, wait, hold on, no, there you go. Chat being smart once again. Y'all lying. Man of Steel was not the biggest letdown for you. It was every Star Wars movie that came out after 6.
For me, no, it wasn't. Not me. For me personally, it was Man of Steel.
No, I mean for me, it's the Matrix Revolutions, man. For me, Matrix.
I actually like that one.
No, that was a huge letdown, man. But I mean, like, I still cannot fathom people who.
Yeah, go ahead. I got another one. Go ahead.
I cannot fathom people who actually still defend Man of Steel as a good, like, it's objectively not a good film.
It's objectively a masterpiece.
What? How?
My man, give me 2 hours of your life.
It should take 2 hours though, bro. Wait. Do you mean 2 hours because you'd have to watch the movie?
No, 2 hours because I have a 17-page essay that I can give him.
That don't take 2 hours though.
Pimp. Part of the essay is me pulling up
essay.
No. Because part of the essay is pulling up the scene to show reference of what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure it don't take 2 hours.
I've done it before. At worst, the first time I did it, it took 4 hours to explain, but I've gotten it down
Somebody
to like
sat there for 4 hours?
Yes.
They must really love you.
Dog, she did.
That's nice. But yeah, Man of Steel, for me personally, Man of Steel was the biggest letdown. Not just because of the talent involved, not just because of the property. There was some personal shit with Man of Steel too, bro.
No, wait, hold on. The talent. Who failed?
Huh?
Who failed as a talent?
Zack Snyder, for one.
Okay, sorry, my fault. I walked right into that meme.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what I remember?
Snyder did. Because, dude, Schneider is an amazing fucking filmmaker. But he is not, dude, he can't. Don't let him write it. Do not let him write it.
No, but
he did it.
But Larry, no. That's the mistake. Snyder is not a good filmmaker. He's a good visualist. He's a good visualist. He's not a good filmmaker.
I think you're pulling. I think you're grasping at straws with that one. I don't think it's one or the other. I don't think it's one or the other.
He didn't write Man of Steel. He didn't write Batman v Superman. That was Goya.
Yeah. Okay. No. He contributed ideas to Man of Steel. But dude, you can't say he's a bad filmmaker though.
Because he's got bangers underneath his name that don't have David S. Terrio or Goyer.
Dude.
Sorry, Chris Terrio or David S. Goyer.
Well, Chris Terrio didn't write Man of Steel. That was okay. Man of Steel was supposed to be Jonathan Nolan and David Goyer. I get the sense that was more Goyer than Nolan.
Yeah.
No, but Chris Terrio is also in the film. He's not listed as a. For some reason, he's not listed on the official credits, but in interviews,
he probably was a ghostwriter.
That's what I'm saying. In interviews,
if you ghostwrite, you can't accept the credit.
Yeah, he's shown in interview, being interviewed with Snyder, etc., and even David S. Goyer. It's like, oh yeah, no, we took this idea from what's called Terrio. You know what I mean? Terrio is a part of the entire process from Man of Steel to Batman vs Superman.
But
and he's actively making fun. No, sorry, there's a video out there of Terrio.
Then why did he get fucked over on Justice League then?
Because what's his name? The dude from Marvel. What's his name? Homeboy, the one who made Firefly.
Whedon.
Whedon. Yeah, Whedon's a faggot. And sorry, well, Whedon is Whedon's the type of dude that came into the film. And
there go demonetized. There go monetization.
Yeah. So dude came into the project. There's a video out there of Terrio yelling at Whedon. Yeah, the scene would look better if you took it from my script. You know what I mean? Like, Weed into hack, dude.
This man literally just dropped an F-bomb on that guy.
Damn. All right. So but yeah, no, but yeah, Man of Steel was a huge letdown because, like I said, like with the property, with the potential that it could have been, with the talent involved, and then like I said, there was some personal shit because when Man of Steel came out, and I remember this shit too, man. So say what y'all will about me, I don't give a fuck, honestly. Y'all don't pay my bills, most of you. Two of you help with that, but never mind. But nah, man, like I remember because that was 2013 and it was the summer of 13. I was going through the dry spell because I was unemployed. I was broke. This is and the third really bad motherfucking time. The one thing I thought might pick up my motherfucking spirits would have been fucking Superman, and it didn't. In fact, I walked out of that fucking theater feeling worse than I did before I walked in the motherfucker. It took a whole nother fucking month. And yeah, y'all could say, well, you shouldn't depend on a movie to, fuck all that, because I'm that nigga.
Have you seen Man of Steel again since then?
Yes, I have. It is even worse second time. But that was sort of always a thing for me, is like, a good movie, a good escape, because movies have the potential to do that. They can lift your motherfucking spirits. You know what I'm saying? Man of Steel left me out in the cold, and it took a whole motherfucking month until July when Pacific Rim dropped. Because when Pacific Rim dropped, that's when I was like, yes. And I was good again. I was restored. I'm like, yes.
But Pacific Rim is like panned as a bad movie.
Well, then that's another one that I like that everybody else hates, because I love Pacific Rim.
I like it too, but for the wrong reasons. I went into that film specifically being like giant fucking robots. That's all I need. You know what I mean?
Well, Larry, I actually remember when before Man of Steel came out, I remember when Amy Adams was cast. Don't bring it up.
Don't bring it up.
I remember you're like, it's going to be good.
For the record, that video is still on the channel. I never pulled it down, but do not bring that video up, bro.
I actually have that video favorited. favorited.
Zack Snyder made me look like a straight asshole in that video, bro.
No, you look like an asshole. I feel like.
Because I went on camera and I apologized for calling that man a hack. This is the third. And how does he repay me? Man of Steel, BVS, half of Justice League. Bro, go home, bro.
Not even half of Justice League.
And for the record,
half of Justice League.
I fucking defended Sucker Punch.
Oh, that film's horrible, man. So Sucker Punch is garbage movie, man.
Oh my god.
I defended Sucker Punch.
I haven't seen it.
Don't. It's not worth your time.
No, it's horrible film.
Oh my god.
I think Sucker Punch is a beautiful example of someone who has really good ideas. Terrible dude. If you ever wanted to see an example, because for you guys who watch my reviews, when I always talk about intention versus execution, concept versus execution. If you want a beautiful example of those two things, go watch Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is full of a fuck ton of really good ideas, and I've always given Zack Snyder that credit. I said Zack Snyder can come up with some really cool shit, but the execution is terrible.
It's like horrible. My beef with My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Good idea on paper, but the way he executes it through, I'm just like, all right.
Yeah.
My guy's
actually, can I just say one quick thing about, and I'm sure Carlos will reject this, but I don't care. Like, one of the most annoying things about Batman v Superman was, how do you combine the story of Batman v Superman with Doomsday? Doomsday is one of the most iconic storylines for Superman. First off, you put a crappy PS2/PS1 CGI crappy Doomsday in the film, and you just tag it on to a
You
Batman
were
Superman story.
overly praising PS1 and PS2 graphics if you think that's PS2, but go ahead.
No. I mean that's what I mean. Like Doomsday, that is a film in and of itself. That's storyline with Doomsday and Superman is a film in and of itself. How do you just shove it in with Batman v Superman and setting up Justice League? Like only a moron like Snyder would do that. A complete utter moron, man.
So real quick, my man, just quick synopsis for me. What would you do with a Doomsday film and make it longer than an hour and 30 minutes?
Do you realize that
Animated wise, they haven't done that.
Wait.
First
I'm
of
sorry. Y'all go ahead.
No. Do you realize that first of all, it's pretty much that is easily a 2.5 hour real movie because first of all, it's where does Doomsday come from? It's the introduction of Doomsday. It's who Clark Kent is. It's Doomsday coming onto Earth. It is him wrecking Earth. It's the fight in and of itself. It's Doomsday killing Superman. It's now what the world is like when Doomsday has sort of like taken over. It's now Superman who is dead. It's now him rising from the death, and then him now coming back. So that's all that story in and of itself. That's that is easily 2.5 hours
of rushed
Easy 2.5
content.
hours.
Because you're talking about something that should be happening over an entire arc, not something that happens in a chapter. Oh, my fault. You want to go to the Vin Frost? Wait, no, that's a video. That's a video already.
Yeah, I thought it was. Didn't I do a top 5 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters? Didn't I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a video that you have already.
I thought I did. But Vin Frost, you can make it happen for $15. $15. Become a patron. You got 5 minutes. You have 5 Vin Frost. In the next 5 minutes, you can make that video a reality, sir. You sure could.
Speaking of reviews, Larry, I got one more movie I want to review. I want you to review for me.
What's that?
Black Swan.
Oh shit!
So no, Aronofsky is like my favorite director right now, man. That guy's a genius.
That's going. I'm gonna drink during that one. I might do a commentary for that one because I haven't watched Black Swan in some time. But when it came out, I watched it a lot. I actually like that movie a lot.
Yeah,
it's a good movie.
So let me tell you, trying to find this old video, looking back on the braids, it hits differently.
Huh?
I'm trying to find this top 5 video for the Dragon Ball Z.
You know what? I don't think I did do one. I don't think I did a specific video dedicated to that because I went through my top 5 playlist.
Yeah, I think it's just mentioned in your Dragon Ball video.
Yes, I mentioned it. Yes, but I didn't do so. Once again, Vin Frost, if you have, hey, dude, there are still spots available at the $15 tier for top 5. So you can request that. Yeah, you can request that, and it'll be out in a couple of weeks. Assuming you get it in by the 1st, because any requests after the 1st go towards next month.
So really quick, what's your name? The dude beneath me?
Oh wait, that's Half Hope.
And I don't mean like beneath me as in like beneath me. I mean like
Beneath you on the screen. We understand.
Yeah,
That's Half Hope.
that's Half Hope. What's called the main problem that you have with like just doing a pure Doomsday film is the amount of time allowed it in between of what has to happen between narrative to narrative. You know what I mean? So his introduction, his coming into the planet, finding out wherever it is that Doomsday even comes from, the resurrection of Superman, etc., what the world would be like. That's not something that you can just gloss over in a 2 hour, 3 hour film. That's something that has to be happening over the course of like 3 or 4 films. You know what I mean? So did they blow their load and use Doomsday too early? Sure, but is what he does in the film enough? Absolutely. You know
But they never got to. Oh, you said Doomsday. Doomsday. Wait, y'all been talking about Doomsday this whole time? I thought y'all been talking about Darkseid.
No, Doomsday.
No, they didn't use Darkseid. He was supposed to come out as a threat inside of Justice League. He wasn't supposed to show up inside of he was supposed to show up in Justice League, sorry. But he wasn't going to be the main villain. It was supposed to be Steppenwolf. So
Real quick, I wanted to answer this. Is Thanos overpowered in the comics? So Dejan, if you read Jim Sterling's comics, everybody is overpowered. So I can't necessarily say Thanos himself is overpowered because everybody's like on the juice. Jim Sterling likes going like big. He likes doing
but
big.
Thanos isn't overpowered because he himself is overpowered. It's because of the things he has access to.
Right, exactly. Jverse, when is your next stream, Larry? So the next live stream is going to be at the end of March. That's the tentative date. It's going to be at the end of March. Probably. Let me pull up my calendar. Yeah, it'll probably be like the 28th or the 29th. The last weekend of March. That's when the next live stream will be. Oh, this is another good one. As a DC Comics fan, how do you feel about the current situation? I'm fucking worried, bruh. I'll be honest with you. Do you guys know what all is going on with DC Comics right now?
You mean comic wise or their films?
The comics.
No.
I know they're giving it in. They're putting it into the hands of very so writers.
So okay, long story short, what happened at DC? Dan Didio, I think that's how you pronounce it. Didio, Dan Didio, the chief, the editor in chief. He was fired, and they are rolling out this new event called 5G, which is fucking the dumbest fucking name. The dumbest fucking name. But that's AT&T trying to peddle their service through the comics. But essentially, AT&T went on record saying that if 5G was a failure, they were going to either close DC Comics or sell it.
Oh shit.
And they're talking about the publishing arm because the motherfuckers ain't letting go of the intellectual property. Because of course they still want to keep making TV shows and movies and merchandise and all that shit, but they would stop making the comics. So, or what some people have brought up as speculated was that it would be some type of weird like partner deal, like what Disney has with Sony, where they would get another company to make the comics, and they would just get like a portion of the back end. Because they own the IPs for it and stuff like that. It's scary, bro. It's scary. But then again, that was always potentially a problem when you let these motherfucking corporations turn into these goddamn conglomerates. Start fucking enforcing some goddamn antitrust laws and stop letting these sons of bitches buy up every motherfucking corporation. Seriously, this shit is not difficult. And I'm mad that I gotta be sitting up here on a motherfucking live stream in the middle of the motherfucking Saturday night having to tell the goddamn federal government how to do their motherfucking job. Tell them motherfuckers no. Oh, we want to buy this company. No, nigga. Oh, we want to no. But they don't. Why?
How you really feel, Larry?
Huh?
That's a
You don't
dumb.
know how you really feel.
I'm telling you how I really feel. These fucking monopolies are bad for business. We know that historically. Monopolies are bad for business. Simple and plain. They're not bad for the fucking monopoly, but they are bad for its industry. If you don't believe me, look at fucking WWE. So that's how I feel about that. That's how I feel about that. Yeah, I know I went off on a rant right now. I'm liquored up soon.
Maniac Madness, yes. Goku is a perfectly fine character.
Hey Larry, may I please join the next live stream, big bruh? Become a patron. $10 or more gets you in the live stream. That's it. $10 or more gets you in the live stream. You get access to the OAW Vault, and you get access to all Patreon exclusive content, which coming in March, which technically is after midnight now, starting this March, will include my Castlevania Season 3 commentaries. So get in while the getting is good.
The J-verse, Disney has been a monopoly for a while. It's not they're becoming one. They've been one.
Not to the degree that they are now. Now they definitely are now.
No,
If
dude says they're slowly becoming a monopoly and it needs to be stopped. They already are.
Yeah, they are now. Now they are. Now they are. Now they are. They're a small monopoly, but they're still a monopoly. And I mean small in terms of, well, no, they're not fucking small. Dude, you have to look at the market share. If you look at Disney's market share, dude, remember, these sons of bitches have controlling interest in fucking Hulu now. Because of that Fox acquisition and everything else, dude. Yeah, no, go look at their fucking market share. Dude, just Google box office market share by studio and come and tell me Disney ain't a monopoly. Hey Larry, I still haven't watched Man of Steel. Should I go watch it? I wouldn't. I would not. But part of me kind of thinks you have to, so that you have a case for discernment, right? Like you don't know bad Superman until you've seen bad Superman. So you got to at least expose yourself to it, right?
Christopher Reeves was a pretty bad Superman.
What? Larry, it had to be done, man. That had to be done.
Yo, what just happened?
Oh man, it had to be done, man.
What the fuck just happened?
Carlos went night. Sleepy.
Like, why would you like there are just some things that just you can't say. And do you know what the worst thing is? He will probably try and create some sort of an argument as to how Henry Cavill is a better Superman than Christopher Reeve. That's the sickest thing. That's the sickest thing. You know?
Okay.
I mean, my God, man.
All right, man. Let's see. Dang, somebody said Jurassic World. Jurassic World wasn't that bad. It was highly predictable, but it wasn't that bad.
No, I think a lot of the chat is talking about why The Last Jedi was so bad. That was like Rian Johnson will have to. I mean, he will. No matter what he does, that is always going to be a stain on his legacy for his entire career. Like, because you can appreciate someone being brave and trying to do brave things, but there's just where you're completely disrespecting the very core of what you're doing. An artist should always be given a certain sense of an artistic freedom to really try things and be inventive. But there's certain core aspects of a character you have to maintain. Like, I've always said that Hugh Jackman, great actor, superb actor, Wolverine has to be short. And Larry, as an artist, I'm sure that you know this. It is a very important visual aspect of Wolverine being short, because that is a vital aspect to his character. Vital aspect to his character.
Yeah, but Hugh Jackman's Wolverine is different than the comics for Wolverine. So what they ended up doing with that character worked for him. So yeah, it is different. It is different because I'll be honest, bro. I didn't hear people talking that shit when Christian Bale got cast as Batman because he pretty goddamn short to be Batman. Just saying.
I mean, Bale is average size though. I wouldn't. You see, Keaton, you would say
Batman is 6'4".
I mean, does he have to be 6'4"?
Does Logan have to be 5 feet?
Yes. You see, and as he said, that's my argument. I feel that Wolverine being short is a critical aspect to his character because he keeps on referring to it because of this whole notion of short-man syndrome. That is something that he keeps referring to of his side.
I get that. What I'm saying is Hugh Jackman's Wolverine didn't need it. So that's why it wasn't required. You see what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying, but then I feel that, okay, then when I was watching the films, why is this character unique then? Okay, yes, you've got claws that come out of your knuckles, but the uniqueness of the character that you had from the comics and the cartoons was lost. I was like, okay, you're a tall, imposing dude already, and you have claws. Okay, the beauty of what made Wolverine so interesting and so endearing was this was a guy that already was at a disadvantage based on his size and him being short. And you add to his tenacity and the claws, he stood out from regular characters who were tall, 6 foot, chiseled jaws, and all that sort. So for Hugh Jackman, I'm like, okay, you're just like every other kind of generic kind of comic book character. So it's like, you know.
Yeah. Carlos is still talking in the comments. I'm just gonna let him go. Because he said what he said about Christopher Reeve, the late great Christopher Reeves. He tripping. It's okay though, because it's late. I get it. He's tired. The man works for a living. He's working really hard. He's tired. Shit, I'm tired too. You know? It's crazy out here. To answer Sandro though, the entertainer, because he's asking me about Superman. Dude, if you want a really good Superman, yes, I would do Christopher Reeve Superman. Somebody also replied, they said All-Star Superman, like as Larry himself said, All-Star Superman. Those are two really good starting points. I don't think I would start with All-Star Superman, though. I don't think I would. I would, Christopher Reeve Superman is a good starting point. If you want the original traditional dude, Christopher Reeve Superman is the closest thing you're going to get to traditional Superman without going to like the George Reeves series, or here's another option, the Max Fleischer Superman, which is on YouTube because it's in the public domain. It's matter of fact, wait, it is in the public domain, so I can't get copywritten for it. Because it is in the public domain. So I shouldn't get copywritten for it. I don't think I did it right. I don't think I did it right. I don't think I did. Well, it is coming up, but the audio's not there. I forgot how to do it where you rig the audio to it. I think I have to. I messed up the setting. Anyway, but Sandro, if you are still watching, yeah, check out this one. Check out the Max Fleischer Superman. I mean, it's super traditional, like, you know, real 1941, dude, you know. real early Superman. But I tell you what though, dude. But the voice actor who does Superman in this series, who is the same voice actor that did him in the radio show, he does that thing where he switches the voice, right? So he'll say like, this is a job for Superman, and I don't know. I love that shit. I love that shit. I think it's so fucking cool. I think it's so cool. Yeah, right here. Yeah. And he's gonna wait, and then when he comes flying out of that motherfucker, yeah. Yep. Yeah, he was like, oh shit, Lois gone. Oh man, she done got in some fucking trouble again. This is like a job for Superman. Yeah, man. Yeah, bruh. Also, funny little tidbit for people who may not know. This is the first time Superman ever flew. Max Fleischer. Oh, dude, look at this. Look at this shit here. Look at it. Look at this. X-ray vision, bruh. Yeah, dude, come on, bruh. This was in 1941 with those types of effects. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Look at this shit, man. This is so good. This is so good. I wish I had the audio going. I have to, dude. You know what? That might be a cool fucking idea for a commentary series. Is the Fleischer Supermans? I'm gonna have. You know what? Where's my pencil? I'm gonna have to write. I might jot that one down, dude, to do a commentary on the Fleischer Supermans. Yeah, that might be cool. Of course, it will be Patreon exclusive. So once again, become a patron. Patreon.com/OAW. All right. Well, I tell you what. I think it is time to shut it down. I think it is. I think we got through just about all of the questions for the most part. And if I miss some, I'm just gonna have to catch them next time. So we are just now. Yep, we're just shy of the 4-hour mark. So yeah, I would say I think it's time to shut it down. So I want to go ahead and boy, Carlos is still going, bro. So I want to go ahead and I want to thank the patrons for showing up here tonight. I want to thank my man Carlos, my man Half Hope, my man Trent. Thanks guys for coming out once again. Anything y'all want to tell the people before we close up?
Oh no, cool. Yeah, just stay safe, stay good, and yeah, man. Don't say things like Christopher Reeve is a cheesy Superman, or else you'll get booted off the live stream.
Well, he didn't say he was cheesy. He said he was horrible. Cause see, I can deal with cheesy because he is a cheesy Superman, but that was the Superman of 1977. So yeah. What about you, Trent?
I'm tired as fuck, bro.
It's all good. All right, man. Well, this has been. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and give mine. Thank everybody for coming out. Once again, if you have yet to do so, subscribe. YouTube.com/OAW Entertainment. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. Once again, become a patron. Once again, patreon.com/OAW. Keep an eye out. I might take this first week of March off. I'm debating if I'm gonna do this or not. So that I can gear up the content for the rest of the month. I'll update you all to let y'all know if I'm gonna decide to take this week off or not. I'll let you guys know. But with that being said, it's been Larry Williams, OAW Commander-in-Chief, and I am signing off. Till next time, peace.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?